actually Quidditch in real life.
I've seen that, like people running around with brooms, right? And one person is dressed as the snitch and he just runs everywhere.
Harry unwrapped the unexpected Christmas present. Something
It's an interesting sight.
We have a German... No, wait, no, that's the actual one, wait.
There was a note with the cloak.
We have a national team in Quidditch, by the way, just saying.
Use it well.
Nationalmannschaft.
Christmas to you.
Deutscher Quidditch-Bund.
Harry tried on the cloak.
Really?
Yes, it's insane.
That's awesome.
Be careful, Harry, said Hermione. You can't.
Oh, Gertie, have you not thought about becoming a Quidditch player?
Might see you.
Dude, you know what?
With Norbert safely bundled up,
It's so funny.
Harry
They have Keeper. They have the Snitch. They have everything explained on this website. It's insane.
That's awesome. Dabs is actually going for the Doxy boost, but accidentally hits the Doxy, which is unfortunate. We'll have to go around now. Yeah, Quidditch. Imagine, do you have to like go on like with the German national team? You have to go on like a tryout.
Have fun,
right?
guys.
Fitness check.
Whoever wants to read something about that, have fun.
Imagine doing physical tryouts for Snitch. I'm deciding to manual boost here.
Where are you, you sneaky slime?
Who does a pretty cool risky strat here in the second room of Filch. Filch doesn't see shit. Flo just walks past. Oh, and sadly Dabs fails the boost. Get a second chance at Doxy boost with that though. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Meanwhile, Flo and
How
Filch.
can I get up there?
Yeah.
Oh, but wait.
He got the safe book.
Is that having Flipendo storage?
Oh, I didn't check. I don't know if
I think he has
Flipendo.
Lumos storage, but not Flipendo storage, actually.
Oh, we're about to find out.
Yes, he has Lumos storage. I mean, that
Oh.
works.
Is it? Don't think it reaches. I think its range is too
No,
short.
really?
Yeah. I think he might be in trouble here.
No, right? No.
That looks like a perfect angle. It looks like it's heading straight towards that candle, and it's not working. Seems to like quit before
For
hits it.
real?
Yeah.
I don't
And
think
if
he
he
has
hits it-
storage now.
He didn't hit it. I don't know if it counted Flipendo.
Oh, it
now.
does.
Yeah.
Holy.
Well, nice backup, I guess, but that's an
Yeah.
unfortunate save there.
But Flo told Dabs, according to Eilish. But still, that's so dumb.
Alright. Flo going for kick jump here, of course. As he had no problems making it through the first 3 rooms in Filch. And of course has no trouble with kick jump either. Oh, that was very efficient. Flo falling off that ledge while hitting the Alohomora for that little optimization that's incredibly hard to do. A very clean Filch one there. Flo showing us why he's the world record holder, even in a no reset setting, can put in a very good run here. And unfortunately, though Dabs has been on a very good run of his own, just can't match that level of game.
him to Romania.
And on top of that had bad luck with the game crashing as well.
Aha! I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, Mrs.
Meanwhile, Dabs on his way into the dungeons.
Yep. Interesting split though, so let's see how he does that.
You'll not get past me now, you rotten little
Little
gutter
gutter
snipes.
snipes. I think gutter snipes is such a weird word, honestly.
Yeah. Don't think I've heard it ever outside of the HP1. Just walks around,
Intruder!
realizes Filch is too close, and he won't catch him, but he'll have
What?
to wait. Knows that he
I've
has to wait.
never seen that. What?
If you let him chase you through that room, then if you cast on the door, he gets you. Who definitely noticed he was
I
behind
mean,
him,
that makes
so
sense, but what a move was that? It was like knowing that standing at the door.
yep.
I've never seen that before.
Intruder!
The Flo can is super jump, but the bad version. But
The
oh my god, no!
madly boosts.
Flo
and
is such a
somehow
big
makes it.
brain. Holy! How much big brain do you want to be? Flo, yes. I never thought about you could just boost. Holy. Dude, that big brain is insane.
Dabs is having a very good potions one. Getting the boosts without too much problems here. And his movement
Reflected in
pretty
the mirror
decent.
of Erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. So
Flo meeting
like
up with the
hundreds
mirror
before,
and
I
with the
discovered
Rector
the
Humlesnur.
delights of the mirror of Erised, said Professor Dumbledore.
Flo, of course, normally
He
running
went
on the
to
EU
explain
version, which
that
we
the
run in
mirror showed
Norwegian, but
nothing more or nothing less
she's not
than the
actually too
deepest,
used to these
most
English
desperate
voice lines, I
desire
think.
of our hearts, but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised will be moved to a
Although,
new
of
home
course, he has been
shortly,
around for a while when
Dumbledore went on,
the runs were still
adding
done in
ominously
English.
that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what? Thought Harry.
The block be like, yeah, nah, not activating that.
Filthy Welsh
Puts it
gave
too
us the
far on the
slip,
edge.
Mrs. Norris. I've locked the only door out of here for the sake of me nerves. Stay here and watch the library for a bit, my dear.
Let's see what Dabs makes of this boost.
Going
It's
for
a
the
ledge
manual boosting.
Yeah. Seen him do that a few times already, also at the end of Lumos when he got there.
Oh no! Just barely not enough.
That is unfortunate. Just slides off the edge of that pillar. Happened. Should have boosted just one more maybe, and then he could have made it, but
Only
it's
way out of this
unfortunate.
room is past that
Luckily,
gate.
the boost happens right after
You
the
take
beginning of
that
the
side
split,
room,
so
and I'll take this one.
don't go back far. He still has not set up his menu glitch. She lost, I think, after the crash.
Intruder.
Needs a few extra.
Also interesting how he's not reloading and not even using menu glitch.
Yeah. He lost that after the crash and just seems like he forgets to set it up, or he just
Oh
doesn't
my
want
god. The cat sniffing at Harry's ass. Holy.
Yep. Still going for the most optimal movement here. To pull everything out of the back to show off some incredible movement tech as well.
That is some very close stuff though.
That is very close. It's actually what got Mip Mip caught at the end, and that was on this one with Filch.
Let's hope he doesn't wanna get caught.
Waits for a second there.
Insanely close though, holy.
You can tell by the waiting that he knows exactly what's
That
gonna
was
happen.
an interesting heavy slide.
Oh, disappointed that the block doesn't fall off. That makes the multitask sadly impossible.
Intruder. Intruder. In the
Well,
forbidden
Dab's
corridor.
struggling with the boost still.
Thieves. You'll be
Just doesn't land it. Not happy about that one. can tell that Dabs kind of has resigned to his fate. He's honestly put in a really good run so far, but unfortunately, Flo is being Flo. And even with second try tricks, a lot of time he flies through this game like it's
Yeah.
nothing. At least Dabs can still laugh about it. Will be wanting to give that boost a little bit of practice before his next match because he's not out yet.
Hermione, Ron, and Harry researched the secret of the Philosopher's Stone.
But he's still laughing, he's still having a good time, it looks like.
I think so, yeah. I think he's kind of calculated in the beginning that he'd have a hard time against Flo, which is honestly
I mean,
fair.
who wouldn't accept Mip, maybe?
Yeah. If I'd face Flo, I'd also go in like, I'm probably gonna lose, I'm just gonna have a good time.
I mean, I faced Flo already in, like, tournament's first match, so I totally feel how Dabs is feeling. I totally know how he's feeling. But getting it now? Let's go. Now, just make the jump.
Yes, please do. He is on the edge. Tries to...
And making the jump, let's go.
He celebrated that one.
That must mean that tonight's the night. Let's go!
As Flo is going towards Fluffy for the last chapter of the game.
Always watching the forbidden corridor. We'll just have to take our chances then.
Dabs.
It looks like Filch is
Looking
somewhere
at the
else
safe book,
tonight.
almost getting it, but skips past it. Probably confident enough in this track, in this boost, but I've seen people miss
Come
the
on,
grab
let's
there,
go.
people including myself. Seems like he will be going for the glitchless way. Taking his camera, maybe he forgot that he could boost there.
This way, Harry.
I think this is where the growling has been coming from.
Hear that?
Safe book.
I don't think we should go in there.
He wants to skip the
But we
ledge
have to
grab
stop
and
Snape.
falls off.
No.
Now he can do
Go
the
on,
boost
Harry.
again.
I'm right behind you.
It's good practice, let's keep it at that.
Dabs. Damn.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy. I'll try the flute. That might put Fluffy to sleep for a while.
Especially with manual boosting, I'd recommend him setting up that menu glitch. He has to open the options every time. Flo just casually puts the dog to sleep. Perfectly timed animation cancels, even though Dabs is now getting the boosts very quickly.
Meanwhile, Flo playing with a dog, with Big Dog.
Oh,
You want
yep.
to go first, Hermione?
No,
Please,
I don't.
please.
Right.
Yes,
See
he
you in a
made the
minute.
jump.
I hope.
There we go. Let's hope he gets the safe book.
It's okay. It's a soft landing.
Yes.
You can jump.
Come on, Harry.
Ooh, ow.
Not soft locking by playing the flute into that cutscene. Shaking around
I
again
know
there,
what this
Dabs.
is.
I don't know
It's
why.
a devil's snare.
Next time I'm going to pay more attention in herbology.
Help! It's a devil's snare.
Try not to get too close to those tentacles.
Incendio! 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 Incendio!
Imagine going right side first on Megalol.
Oh, you have to. Let's save Ron
No.
first.
Fuck off.
Hey,
Bros
You see-
before hoes.
yes, but not everything
Harry.
before Ron, right?
That was close.
Bros
Harry.
first.
This way, Harry.
Is Ron a pro? I don't know.
I mean, yes, for you, English, but
Time to put your
but
Quidditch skills to
for
practice.
me,
Good luck,
See,
Harry.
Ron is not a bro. We have
poor
confirmation
Ron.
of that.
Okay, you can clearly get my neighbors are not German.
Well
They're
done, Harry.
working on something on a Sunday at 7 p.m.
Well, that's like efficient, right? Always working. That's kind of German.
Sonntag ist Ruhetag.
Ja, das verstehe ich, aber ja.
The next puzzle is a gigantic
I did not expect
chessboard.
you answering in
Ron
German,
goes
not
through
gonna
to
lie.
play. I hope he's alright.
My German's decent.
No, Felix. It's about being a Sunday. Technically, on the Sunday, you're not even supposed to use the vacuum.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do anything originally. But
Technically, you're not even allowed to use the vacuum on Sunday, to be honest. Like,
you just have to
if
go to
you
church.
go by like German things.
Did that super jump?
That looked sick though.
I think that super jump. I was looking at chat a little bit. That super jumped into the void there. That's impressive. Luckily, you can laugh about that. That was a funny moment, but honestly, not very efficient. Flo obviously got a clean chest skip and will now be heading into the final split. Looks
Come
like
on,
it
let's
will be
go.
about a 1-7. 9 loadless. With intro. What am I talking about? Loadless. Well, it is loadless.
No flow failing potion skip for sure.
Maybe not. Is he going to go for the super jump though? Is.
Flow!
He falls down.
Oh,
Vivo
mega lol.
Abs dying in troll again.
Not failing. Not
That's an
failing potion
interesting
skip,
way,
but failing to stand on
Decides-
the railing.
Decides to grab the safe book just in case. It's honestly one of the weirdest placed safe books in the game.
Yes.
Because you've only done walking at that point. Go for it again and gets it first try. But that's actually second try, so... Killing the audio with that reload.
I
The
wondered
music.
whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter. I suppose you were expecting someone else. Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too
Well,
inquisitive
that's
to
wants
remain
to
among the living.
tried the super jump again. He did jump there. Would have killed him again, but I think he would have thought it was a fun meme.
Flow doing swag
And
strats.
An amazing
Oh,
strat.
Flo.
on the Flo.
Oh my god, no!
Oh, gets machine gun though.
Flow reloading.
Oh, and that's
Oh god.
unfortunate.
Flow somehow saved that. Holy god.
Saved it. He will be going into volley without any health though.
I mean, do you need health though?
It's convenient to have health for the damage.
108 pace, really good.
Yep. It looks like even with watching intro, it will be sub 110.
Yes, 108. Ish, I think.
I think it'll be a 107, mid 107, I think.
Yeah, probably. I was just like counting like 2 minutes at least up.
Yeah, but that's with the cutscenes. Usually I count for glitchless about 2 minutes, but that's with the cutscenes, which he skipped successfully. Just casually getting those hyper jumps up on the pillar. Just some small optimizations. Takes it very risky on the side of that mirror. It's very easy to just send a little bit off to the side, then he hits you, and with that help, that's an insta-kill. Full going now for the last hit. Meanwhile, Dabs is still fighting Troll. And this looks like a very impressive time.
No dying.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Could have just turned the mirror, but he
And now having to
forgot
dodge
that
the
he
shots
didn't
again.
it. It's not a sub 110. It will still be without intro though. Unless he does it again. Oh, to come back to what you just said, Gertie, do you really need health in Voldemort? I would say yes, it's convenient.
You're not wrong.
We'll be retrying that fight. Oh, it fits in his run, right? It is a second try now.
Flo almost dying again.
Taking it very risky. It's understandable. Wants to get a good time. Wants to show off what he's capable of. And also he knows that he has this game in the bag.
Yeah.
Dabs does catch the snitch against Ravenclaw, but that seems to be one of the final splits he'll do, as he still watch a lot of cutscenes now.
I called 108. I knew he was going to die, Renee. I knew it was going to be 108.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Massive GG still to Flow. A lot of
Yes.
second tries in this run, but that's an insane time.
Still,
Intro
yeah.
that would be about a 1:11:14, right? 2 minutes 17 seconds.
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the
Yeah.
dungeons between
Somewhat
yourself
like that,
and Professor
yes.
Quirrell is a
It's
complete
still
secret, he said.
a very good
So
run.
literally,
Dabs
the
seems to
whole
not want to
school
have
knows.
his 5 minutes to finish, which is fair.
The
So I
stone
guess let's
had
move
been
them down
stolen,
first.
but Harry remained fearful that its loss
Oh
would
my god, little
inhibit
Flo, what
Lord
was that death?
Voldemort's return.
I
Dumbledore
don't know.
nodded, sharing his
I
concern.
forgot how to play.
You
I
know,
am not
dying
finishing.
is not optimal.
Nevertheless, Harry, if our battle
Gertie said before you entered Voldemort, do you really need health in Voldemort? Yes, it would be convenient.
Yeah, when I was like, yeah, Flo's really low in health, and I'm like, do you really need help from Voldemort? Flo proving yes.
GG's to both of you. Dabs, you honestly put in up until that dungeons, which went a little bit unfortunate, but a really solid run. It's just unfortunate that it was against Flo.
Right.
I
No,
did, yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dabs,
Yeah.
I feel you. I also been running against Flo already. I know that feeling.
Yeah, I knew there was no way. It was fun though. It was fun.
Oh, you would describe this run as a run of second tries, right? So many tricks went well, but went in second try for you. It was
Yeah.
honestly a theme throughout the entire run. Even Voldemort. Right. Let's have a look at the bracket now.
Yes, give
Um,
me a brief second, please, if I find
right.
it somewhere.
No worries.
There we go. There we have the bracket.
Alright, and I'll submit. Flo progresses and will be facing off next week against Ras in round 3. So that will be an exciting matchup. Both very OG runners, so be exciting. And we have not seen the last of Dabs, because Dabs will go down to the losers bracket where he will be facing off against Nikki in
Oh, rip me.
which will also be a very interesting match. I'm looking forward to that one. Yes, unless there's anything else, I don't think there is.
No,
Um,
that was fun.
I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see both of you back. So thanks a lot for the run. Thanks for this fun race. It was
Yeah,
honestly a very interesting one.
I
And
agree.
thank you, Gertie, for joining me in commentary.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to
So
return back to the background.
yes, we will now go to a quick transition, and after that we have a very interesting match. We have Artful making his tournament's first appearance against Vlad, who we've seen a little bit earlier. So don't go anywhere. We'll go to a quick transition, and we'll be right back with you.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Alright, we're back from a short transition with the second to last match of the day. We have Artful making his appearance at this tournament. Welcome in.
Everyone, good to be here.
And we have Vlad, who we just saw won against Gog, will now be facing off against Artful. Welcome in, welcome in.
Howdy.
Today we have in commentary Nikki, who we've heard before. Welcome.
Yo.
And joining us for the first time, but not the last, we have Finn is here. Welcome in.
Hello, hello.
I hope you're all very excited for this match. I certainly am. One thing I want to do real quick. Artful has recently returned to streaming. He's been missing for a while.
It was actually a bad time. I missed him.
I missed him too. But he's back, and one of the things he's been doing is developing a cool app which visualizes your split data. So you can just throw in your splits there, and it will make a nice picture for you, which visualizes the progress of your PBs. So you can join the Discord for that. I will post the link in chat. And it would be awesome if you could all join that and keep up to date with him. He's put a lot of work in it, and it really looks awesome. It's called Split Dash, so check that out.
He also has an amazing beard.
That too, yes. It's not necessarily on the app. The app doesn't have the beard yet, but maybe it will someday.
Different app for that.
Definitely.
Can't code that, dude.
If we get 100,000 likes on this video, Art will put beard on the app. Smash that like button, ring the bell.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow the end.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
There you go, promoted.
So, if everybody's ready, I think we are, then and the commentators can give a quick countdown, and we can get this on the way.
All right, it's got to be quick, so I can't do the actual Harry Potter countdown. Damn it. Okay, Finn, you can do it.
I will give us a quick countdown then if you guys are ready. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
And they're off.
They are off indeed. It should be quite an interesting match, I think, because if we look at PBs, Artful is quite ahead of Vlad in terms of leaderboards and everything, but he also had a long break, like Renee just said. He had a bit of a break from streaming, so I don't actually know how much practice he's actually done for this tournament.
Is full of secrets, Harry.
Yeah, I'm not sure either as to how practiced Vlad is, or Art is, but I know Vlad is, has to be warmed up, right? Like,
absolutely, yeah. Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Maybe that can play a factor into things if Art is coming in cold today.
Yeah, and maybe that will be one of the first, I suppose, major upsets of the tournament if Artful would lose here and Vlad would continue on. Don't think a lot of people would expect that.
Hey, Harry,
Although we are playing double
remember me?
elimination,
You're
otherwise
easy.
I wouldn't be in the
My
tournament.
brothers Fred and George have something to show you. Follow
That
me.
is very true. That is very true indeed.
Thankfully.
So no matter who
Follow me,
loses,
Harry.
we will see both of them again.
Yeah,
in
we'll
the winners
see
bracket
at
and the
least.
losers bracket.
We'll see.
Hello, Harry.
At least
We can show
one
you how
more
to get
time.
around Hogwarts. As a
Or
freshman,
we'll see them
you
at
have a
least
lot to
one more
learn.
time.
Yes.
Follow us
Words
for a
are
secret
words are
lesson.
difficult
I'll
sometimes.
see you later in
You
the
gotta
against the dark arts
gotta
class.
cut me some
Good luck,
slack.
Harry.
Finn.
Especially at this time of the day.
It's alright. Just haven't eaten. Maybe that's a thing. There's
We're
not
going to
really
teach you
a
how to
whole
climb.
lot to say
Run to the
in terms
bookcase
of
and don't stop. You'll climb up. Above the
the
bookcase
run
is a
so
birthday
far.
box
We are
every
coming up
flavour bean.
on
Collect all the
a
beans you can find
like the
and
first
meet us
thing
in
the
the next
runners
room.
can save time on, which is the first jump of the game. If you jump at the right frame, you will, as Art just demonstrated, you will just grab the bookcase, or if you don't, then you did what Vlad demonstrated and you slide a little bit before you grab
Well
it.
done. Now,
And it
let's
is
try jumping.
great to see
Run to the ledge,
that different
then
side by
press the jump
side as
button to
well,
jump
because they
across.
were very
If
much
you fall down,
head
you
to
can climb
head
back up and start
up
over.
until
Meet us in the
Up
next
until
just
that
room.
before
point.
the
We'll
up
take
until
a
that point,
shortcut
yeah.
and
And now
meet
we
you
can
there.
already see that Art's got a very slight advantage now.
Now the second thing, jumping over Peeves is pretty easy if you know what you're doing at least.
You say
And
that. You say that.
Vlad, and I think I just cursed him. But hopefully, maybe he comes out of the cutscene and he grabs a ledge.
There
I've
we
done that
go.
before.
Saved it. Let's go.
I've done that before. Hey,
Go.
see?
Well done, lad. Well done. Yeah,
Commentators cursed, almost came in clutch.
Peeves is a lot more of a bitch than a lot of people give him credit for. Let me tell you that from personal experience as well.
Peeves just wants to see the world burn. Both runners attempted the super jump, but
They did, yeah. None of them got
ended
it.
up not getting it.
Let's see if they both get the multitask here.
I mean, this is like looking pretty neck and neck so far. I like the almost synchronized movement.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, and Vlad missing the multitask, and that's gonna set him back now.
Unlucky. Art, however, did get it.
Climb through the secret
He did,
exit
and
above the
very
bookcases
smooth,
to get
literally
to your
straight
first
from one
spell lesson.
cutscene
Good
into
luck.
the next. Very, very smooth indeed. And Art going for the backup boost now. Saving some ledge grabs.
That is, I think, a strat in
Well.
a
If it isn't the
Hundo and
famous Harry
AWC.
Potter,
I'm not too sure.
I'm Draco Malfoy.
I believe
and you
so,
do
yes.
well to show me respect. These are my fellow Slytherins, Crabbe and Goyle.
And
Naturally, we
managing
Slytherins
successfully
are going
to
to win the
lock
House Cup
Hermione out of
and
the
the
class.
Quidditch
She
Cup.
doesn't need classes
You
anyway.
better stay out of our way, Potter.
She knows
Let's
it all
go,
already
boys.
anyways.
Exactly. And Sephiroth, little know-it-all. Snape said it best.
And Vlad managing it as well. It is actually, when you think...
I am Professor
I know, it's
Quirrell.
just two classes that we lock Hermione out, isn't it? Thought for a second it was actually more, it was the majority of all classes in this, but we only lock out of Wingardium and
Watch
Flipendo.
my wand. Then
I
hold
think
down the
we
mouse
lock
button
Ron
and
out
repeat
of
the pattern.
Lumos.
Release the button when you're
Oh yes, that's true, none of them enter Lumos as well, because we skipped the entire first cutscene, so it is the
Because you
majority.
did Eclipse.
Yeah, you're right, so Hermione is actually only allowed
Oh,
to attend
Vlad had a little
Incendio.
oopsie,
That was
but
a
he
shaky effort, Mr. Potter.
rectified it.
Do practice. 5 points for
Sometimes happens to me too whenever I have to
And again,
do
Mr.
spell drawings, like the
Potter.
4-year-old in
Let's
me
see what
takes
you can
over. And he
That's a-
goes, spiral? Does that mean square?
What shape was that, Mr. Potter?
And add entering
Splendid.
Flipendo, I think that was a
You may now enter the
526.
Flipendo challenge to practice the spell.
Already got
Follow me,
quite
Mr.
of a lead just through
Potter.
that multitask.
That, I think, saves around 15 seconds.
Hold
Yeah, he's a
down the mouse
good
button
almost
to
20
aim the
seconds
Flipendo
ahead
spell.
of Vlad
Release the
already
button to
Yeah.
cast the
at this
spell.
point.
Try it on that barrel.
No!
But this is we still have over an hour to go of this game. This can still go
Anything
pretty
can
much
happen.
either. In HP1, anything can happen. It's not an easy game.
I think Bingle said it best
Cast
before
your
on
Flipendo
commentary.
spell at the
No
switch
matter
on the
what
wall
you think,
to
this
open
game
the
does not love you back.
Flipendo affects all sorts of
I
things,
stand with
such
what
as
I
this
said in chat before.
cauldron.
I
Knock it
am
over, Mr.
determined that
Potter.
HP1 loves me. It just doesn't know it quite yet.
Crazy stalker. Fun fact, maybe for chat, this is the first time me and Finn speak to
I'll
each
meet you
other.
further on.
So
Yes.
I think at the same time we're also gonna get to know one another a little better. There'll be you know, a trial by fire. Art's going for Nick skip right now. If he
And
would miss
got
this,
it.
if he would miss this, it would be pretty embarrassing because he has made a like in-depth tutorial on how to do this. There is a slightly slower setup that gets it most of the time.
Hello,
that Art
Harry
himself
Potter.
figured out.
I am nearly headless Nick, the Gryffindor house
Went for the
ghost.
safe book as well, so
But Vlad, on the other hand, went for the frame perfect
When you
Nick
touch it,
skip
your
skip.
game will
Went,
automatically be saved.
dude, just
The game will
Cold-blooded,
restart on this
just
point if you
immediately
faint.
went for it. Frame perfect
You can also
inputs.
load a save
Very
game
well
from the
done
main
on
menu.
Vlad's end.
That-
I
that
gotta
was
say.
Goodbye.
That was a Giga Chad move. As a H1 glitches runner, I will tip my imaginary hat to Vlad.
Flipendo.
Alright. Art also going
window
for
jump.
grabbed the safe book, but did go for window jump. Maybe that's something I should have done in my runs.
Well,
That feel kind of dumb.
as swag as window jump is, grabbing the save book from a time save point of view, it kind of eliminates the time that you would actually save, though, compared to
Now,
the casual way.
Does Art get both cycle skips?
Oh, he gets the
You
first one.
got
Very,
one.
Very good.
He gets another.
Yeah, easy.
Very, very smooth. Gets the wall walk.
Very, 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 very smooth cycle skips there. Ends up with the ledge grab in the end, bit unfortunate, but that was a clean flipendo overall.
Very good flipendo. He came in cold, but that flipendo was kind of hot, not gonna lie.
And my Vlad struggling slightly with that first boost.
Double cycle skip seems to get it now that I'm watching. Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
Ends up getting it.
Very good. Also very clean, and that is definitely helpful for Vlad because he's fallen behind quite a bit now through missing that first multitask and not going for Nick skip. So he's a little bit further behind that you may want to be at this early stage of the game.
Knock him on his
But
backside.
as we said, it's H1. Anything's possible.
They move
A lot
quickly
can
and
happen.
can be
We've
quite
seen
a
we've seen the world record holder die in Voldemort, so anything.
I think Flo kind of pushed it.
That is very true.
So,
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You
no, Felix,
collected the
don't do it.
required
Save
number
yourself.
of challenge stars.
Yes, Felix.
5 points for Gryffindor.
Hashtag HP1
Get to
best
broomstick
game.
practice before
It is the
you're
best
late.
game. I agree. That
Back in
doesn't
their
mean
Gryffindor
it's fun to
common room,
play.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione talked about their exciting first days at Hogwarts. There was much talk about the break-in at Gringotts Wizard Bank, but there was little time to dwell on this, since Harry and his friends were expected at their flying lesson with Madame Hooch.
Very smooth flying there off Artful, and I must say it is
your first lesson.
it is quite nice to see H1 flying and be able to reach out. Normally,
Oh yeah.
Whenever
This is a nice change,
I
actually.
whenever I play or whenever I
adjust
run
your flight
HP1, the one time that you really shouldn't look into your chat is during
Ready,
H1
Potter?
flying, because
On my
that
whistle,
can
then.
really mess you up. Very
Well
clean.
done, Mr. Potter.
Alright.
Now let's see how you do with
Vlad also
smaller
started
rings.
flying. Let's hope they don't miss 2 rings or so like I did in my first one. I've been putting down a very embarrassing display, I think.
We'll just blame it on fake rings.
Exactly. Those are in this game too?
They are, yes. I'm pretty sure H1 has
Okay.
fake rings.
Nice.
And
Nice.
very clean of Artful there, as would expect of him.
Thanks for the copy, Insane.
I got your back. And for leaving, flying with an 11:48.
Let's
While
try it
Vlad
with
is
moving
entering
rings.
the moving rings. Madame Hooch also helpfully points out to us.
No, they're moving their head boxes. Is like
Well done,
very
Mr. Potter.
lenient. Like
It is, yeah.
they're not really moving. Like I'm not sure about the specifics, but
It does feel like she exaggerates quite a bit by calling the slightly up and down bouncing moving rings.
A perfect score.
Yeah, and that
20
is quite a
points for
significant
Gryffindor.
lead. That is
From now on, you may
almost
practice
a
flying
minute
at any
now.
time.
That,
You will
that
find the
Artful
option on the main menu.
is ahead.
Time for your charms lesson now. Good day, Mr.
Now,
Potter.
there is this thing that can happen.
You're early for the
Next
lesson,
trick.
Harry, but I'll teach you a new spell
You
I've
know.
learnt on my own.
The
The
multitask.
spell I learned is Alahomora.
Exactly. I'm supposed to be impartial, you know, but to make things interesting would be cool. Would be cool if you could
This is
soft
the
lock
thing with
your
the
art.
Alahomora.
Just saying.
When I stop, hold down the mouse button and make the same pattern.
I mean, just
Then let go of the
I'm
button.
assuming they're both going in for the actually Artful setting up for the newer setup for the multitask.
Exactly. Before this was found, you
That was good,
had
but
the
I know you could do
buffered
even
super
better.
jump in the next
Great,
room.
Harry. I'm
But
sure
now
Professor
what you
Flitwick
do
will give
is
you 5
you
house points
chain
for that charm. You're getting
cutscene
the hang of
skips
this.
together into the room.
Yeah, just like Artful very cleanly
think you need to
demonstrated there
practice
for
more
us.
on your own.
Art is about a minute ahead, Red as well, according to
And
my
this will
counting.
Now you try using Alahomora. We still have a few minutes before the charms lesson. That door in front of you is
We've also
magically
seen
locked.
Art waiting there
Cast
quite a
Alahomora
bit
to
because
open it.
you have to
Yeah,
wait for
it's-
Hermione to catch up to you, don't you? To a certain point. Otherwise,
I think
You've
you
got it.
can
believe it's
use.
Now, can you find the two
Yeah, I
figures
think
in
you
the
can
sleeve?
use the. I think you can use the two students that are walking ahead of you as kind of a visual cue. But it would be safer for Art to wait. I
If
did
you're
get
done
it
admiring yourself,
like a
Harry,
tiny bit.
take a look at that magical chest.
On the other hand, Vlad also got the first
Cast Alahomora
Yeah.
to unlock it.
very good.
Try the bookcase.
Manages to stop Hermione for the first
Try
time.
the
Manages to
bookcase.
stop Hermione for the second time. Very clean.
Also,
Yeah,
Welcome,
there we
young
Art
go.
wizards.
is
I am Professor
able to
Flitwick, and today
manage
you
the
will
rest
learn the
of
levitation
the
spell
Wingardium multitask.
Wingardium Levi. You may now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to practice the correct Wingardium Leviosa symbol. When I stop, hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern, then release the button.
For making the second pot jump in the game.
Cast
Now,
Wingardium
Vlad did fail
Leviosa
this
on that
before,
statue, then use it
earlier
onto
today,
that large
so
plate.
let's see if he manages to get it now. Block flip went very smooth.
Try going slightly faster this time.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I always think Wingardium and then second floor landing the level just after this. I always think are definitely the
Well done.
most
Now go and collect the challenge
These are
stars.
the most
I'll meet you at the
exciting
end.
levels,
Good luck,
especially of
Mr.
the early
Potter.
game. There's so many layers of different cutscenes that you overlay and multitasks. There's a lot of cool stuff in those two levels alone.
So definitely the most difficult parts of the early game, I would say. The multitask in combination with the series of tricks on second floor landing. Art seemed to go for an auto boost here, which landed him way up.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And does not go for does not go for the EU Wingardium strat. I'm not sure if he's playing on US or not.
Deloads the cutscene and leaves Wingardium at 1636.
Vlad setting up for no boost. If he is playing on NA, that will be a little harder.
Oh, that's an interesting location to end up.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And
Second floor
also-
landing. The first couple of parts seem to be going well for Art.
Yeah, and I feel like Vlad's slightly caught up there. He's around about 50 seconds behind, so he must have made up a little bit of time there in Wingardium. So you see he's clawing his way back. Meanwhile, Handful is about to exit the castle. That was a very smooth second floor landing from what I've seen.
Yeah, pretty much a textbook second floor landing. You know you've done everything right when at the end of everything you can just back walk out of the castle.
Yeah.
We need to be for some
Even though you can skip that fight in all categories because of a trick that's called neutral jump. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure Finn knows more about that.
Oh, is that? I genuinely did not know that that jump had a name. Yeah, so what we do in Glitchless is we have to watch the Malfoy cutscene, and then if you jump right at the edge of the carpet, and straight after jump you just let go of all inputs on your mouse and keyboard, you can actually jump over the trigger.
Over here.
I'm pretty sure
that
that's
will
why it's
normally
called
keep
neutral
you-
jump.
It makes total sense, yeah, hearing the name. Yeah, and that lets you leave the castle without having to fight Malfoy.
Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course.
It is definitely one of when you start learning glitchless, or when I started learning glitches, I thought that was one of the definitely one of the more satisfying first sort of little tricks to learn and to pull off and runs. It's very nice.
Well, Art, not Vlad. Art does make it over the snail section. Slight hiccup, but now goes for the plant boost. I always mess this one up in runs. Art is not me though.
Yeah, and did he lose his menu glitch?
I think he did.
I'm not quite sure
He
what
might-
happened there.
I'm not sure either. I didn't pay much attention, but he's probably gonna set it up somewhere soon.
Yeah.
Vlad also made it to the snail section.
Oh, going for the safe book, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go for that. That's very out of the way as well.
That might be because of some trauma in the past with this boost. It's very finicky. It's very finicky. I do not blame him.
It is. It is.
He does seem to make it with some spamming. That's where it goes south for me if I start
Welcome,
spamming.
class. I am Professor Sprout. Today we'll learn the Incendio spell, which is
The
useful
question is,
against
though,
all manner of
can
dangerous
Vlad allow
plants.
himself to take
Observe
that
the
safe, or
correct
does he
incendio
need to
symbol,
start playing a
hold down the
little
mouse
bit
button
more risky
and
if he
follow
wants
the
to
button, then
catch up
release the button.
with Artful? Taking it very safe on the spell drawing as well. 78%.
That's good for a
Not quite
first-year
the
wizard,
69,
Mr.
but
Potter. 5
I think
points
Vlad's
for
got a couple
Gryffindor.
of 48s.
Try to do a
in
little
the
bit quicker
past.
this time.
Okay, let's see if Art gets the
Whatever the spell is you're
multitask
attempting,
here.
it's not Incendio.
Expecting him to fail it, yeah. Very nice.
Now it's time for the Incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter. I'll watch you from the balcony.
That multitask right there, the one where you get hit by the plant and you get to move in that cutscene, I always mess that one up. The timing
Those
is
are spiky bushes.
harder than it
You
looks.
may cast Incendio on
Yeah,
them,
absolutely.
but step back to avoid their needles.
Absolutely.
There's the menu glitch again.
No.
Now let's see if that
Hope he
room goes
doesn't
well.
soft lock.
Gets the super jump.
This is a typical species.
That
of
soft lock
venomous
is actually
tentacular.
not that much of a
Cast
stranger to me.
Incendio to wilt it. Now collect the
Dimes,
challenge
the one that
stars to
Goth did
complete your
today?
lesson.
Yeah.
Away
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
It's what happens when you get. I think it's because you either get hit or the gnomes walk into the cutscene while you're triggering them at the same time. Like
Right.
Like it's very weird, and it only happens if you're like not that well versed at the game.
Oh, that was a bit too close to the edge for my liking of where Vlad landed there after that with the boost and the jump.
Achieve this multitask will allow for art, and it does. If you hit both switches at the same time, you can trigger them both. And as we all know, if you trigger two cutscenes at the same time in this game, you gain movement.
Vlad struggling a little bit to gain movement from the gnomes in that cutscene, but makes it out eventually.
In the meantime, I can hear my stomach growling. I really should have eaten something before we started this.
Approaching the end of Incendio. He's leaving it at 23:37. We'll do a time check and see whereabouts the two runners are. I do think that unfortunately Vlad has fallen again a little bit more behind, so I'm still expecting Vlad to be around about a minute behind Artful.
The guy in chat, can you hold a Hogwarts Legacy 100% speedrun tournament? And then you ask, please, because manners are important, I guess.
Once we know how intense 100% Hogwarts Legacy is, I'm sure there will be people that may consider that, but from all we know, Hundo in Legacy could very well be 20 plus hours. That would be an interesting tournament.
That was an interesting thing that Vlad did there. When he entered the room again after the boost, I'm not sure if I'm lagging behind or not. But he jumped over the plant and he damage boosted up on the door. Not sure how much time that saves, but it looked fancy.
He did leave Incendio, I think, at 24:49, so he's fallen a little bit more behind. So it's about a minute 10.
Be best to discuss it back at my hut. Meantime, you're going to be late for your broomstick training. Off you go.
And Vlad decided he was not going to try anymore and walked into the Hagrid cutscene.
Don't blame him. Why would you skip any chance to speak to the one and only Hagrid?
He looks quite upset. Let's go and see what he wants. Please help me.
So Longbottom has gone sniveling to you, and you want me to give you.
I'm not sure if we have exclamation mark Y in the chat.
Somewhere for Longbottom to collect.
Usually,
how about up
the answer is because it's faster.
But you also miss out on quality time with the one and only Hagrid. Or if you play this game in the correct language, the one and only
Give me back
Gigrid.
Neville's Rememberall, Malfoy.
Unfortunately, we have to make do with English HP1.
And you better watch out for my bludgers.
We have to make it fair.
We do. We do. There will still be Gigrid in our hearts.
You damaged my broomstick, Potter! You'll pay for this! Here, take this stupid thing.
I thought he was
I
setting
know
up for
you,
Superman boost there, but seems to have changed his mind. Oh no, he's going again. Yeah, that's a bit of a better setup. Let's see if he gets it.
Does
got my Rememberall
get the
back.
sliding ledge grab?
Thanks, Harry. I'll be able to find my toad now.
Oh,
now he gets it.
Come back.
Interesting spot that he landed
I remember now. I left Trevor near the
quite
herbology class.
where you want to land.
There are plants there that eat toads.
Bird makes it.
Mr.
And
Potter,
gets
I'm
ready
Professor
for some
McGonagall,
chill time with the
Deputy
pigs.
Headmistress of Hogwarts and head of Gryffindor House.
Although I do not approve of your
Oh, look,
chasing
Harry's still
Malfoy about,
just like me when I
I'll
played
admit
this
you
game.
have remarkable talent on a broomstick. Ordinarily, first-year students may not compete in Quidditch.
Smooth criminal
In
Harry.
your case, we might overlook that rule. Harry,
I definitely haven't
Gryffindor's
yelled
first Quidditch match of the
before
year
when he
is
does
later
that.
this afternoon against the formidable Slytherin team.
That's not me.
See you then.
Right, let's see what Vlad's going for. Yeah, he's going for the safer option of the 2 boosts to skip Forest Edge. And makes it first try. Very clean. Meanwhile, Art is
over here.
looking for everyone's best friend.
Come along
the
then.
Doxy.
I've something to show you at my hunt.
Decides, I believe. Oh no, I was going to
By
say
the way,
decides not to kill her, but
congratulations on
changes
making
his
the
mind,
Quidditch
rightfully
team.
so.
Word travels
Doxy
fast
is
round Hogwarts.
lethal. And enters the 2-minute waiting game.
Oh, he didn't make it far enough.
Welcome to my home, Harry. It's small, but still roomier than your cupboard under the stairs, eh?
Hey, there's Steve.
Now I can show you what I wanted to talk to you about.
Are we gonna get a white people happy?
It's a dragon's egg, Harry.
On
but it's our
the
secret, mind
screen
you.
again?
The egg is at a very delicate stage. I can't leave it here alone, but I need some fire seeds to give it that last burst of heat to
Also,
make it
I would
hatch.
like to bring attention to
Can you fetch me some fire
Steve's
seeds?
brother Bacon.
I grow them in caves out in the garden.
He's out of frame.
I need you to collect
He's out
as
of
many
frame, but he
fire
shall not
seeds as you
be
can
forgotten
find.
by me.
Careful though, they're spitting fire and the
Bacon.
seeds are hot. Let them cool down before you pick them up. Off you go then.
Yeah, Steve is definitely the true star of the tournament. Delivers every time. Hasn't made any mistakes in any of the runs yet. Vlad. Oh, not quite. Oh, he's struggling a little bit with the setup for the boost. Gets it now. Gets it third try. Also takes care of the Doxy. And enters his.
Great work, Harry.
2-minute
You've collected all the
waiting
fire
game as well.
seeds I need. Come on inside, Harry.
Now we
What do you
have
think
2
now?
Steves. And 2 Bacons.
And we see Vlad and Art playing rock, paper, scissors for some reason. I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued what's going on there.
Okay.
Very,
Maybe they're
very
just-
curious if
maybe
they're
they're just-
deciding the match right here.
Yeah, maybe they're just playing. Maybe they're just playing a gentleman's game of rock paper scissors.
Is the winner of the match being decided right now? And we are just not aware of
I
it.
mean, they're not playing the real game, which is Lame H, Lame Gun, and what was the other
God,
one?
Yeah.
What was the other one? I forgot.
Oh, I forgot. Was it Lime Dance?
No, it was Lame Spin.
Lime Spin,
Yes,
that was the
it
one.
was. It was Lame Spin.
Very, very intrigued what that was about. I have to remember to ask them at the end of this.
Yeah, we should. Oh no, it was Lame Boom Boom. That's what it was.
That was it.
Yeah. Lame Boom Boom was rock. Lame H was paper, and Lame Gun was scissors.
I think I'd left Fire Seeds at about 31-42, I think it was. So that lead is increasing split by split. Meanwhile, Vlad's still waiting. Oh, there was Hagrid. We just saw him for a brief second there. popped in and popped out again.
Go ahead and put them in the fire.
Hey,
Harry.
speaking of Laim, thanks for the sub to Portal. Everybody, give this man your money.
You've done it, Harry. It's hatching.
Not even for hosting a stream, just because he
Norbert.
deserves it.
He's a Norwegian ridgeback, you know. Up you come, me beauty. Thanks, Harry. Here, take this
I'm
flute.
gonna keep an eye
It can
on
be used to help
Vlad's
some
time now
creatures
as well.
sleep.
Give an update of
You'd best
how
get ready
much
for
is falling
Quidditch now.
behind.
Should
Yeah,
be an
that lead is
exciting game.
definitely increasing.
Slytherin's a tough team, but you'll show 'em, eh?
Unfortunately.
We'd better give Norbert his first feed soon.
It's, I think, exactly a minute 20 that he's now behind. But this can still, it sounds like a lot, but this is H1, so this can still go. This can still go either way. There's still Filch, there's Dungeons. We've seen people struggle in Dungeons before today.
Dungeon
and
B
yesterday
is
as well.
a curse split.
The Quidditch pitch has 3 goals at each end.
Absolutely.
The chasers throw the quaffle and try to put it through the hoops to score.
So there's plenty of chances for Vlad to make a mistake and Vlad to catch back up.
Gryffindor's new team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch.
Jordan, no favoritism.
Sorry, miss. Remember, first avoid the bludgeon.
That's about to make his way
and catch the snitch.
into
The game is over when
Lumos.
the snitch is caught. Good luck.
A split that you wouldn't think is that difficult. It's predominantly walking and then has 2 very, very important cutscene skips right at the end.
Quidditch. Was that the snitch?
Exactly.
Potter seen the snitch.
I think that together they save around 3 minutes because
Yeah.
you skip the cutscene where you hear Fluffy growling, and then you skip the spell learning.
Done
Yeah.
it. Gryffindor
Yeah, I think 3 minutes.
beaten
3
Slytherin.
minutes is about right.
Well done, Harry Potter. My name's Lee Jordan, signing off.
Alright, glad. Art. I keep missing them.
I believe
Alright,
Ad made his run valid and he hit the police, stop that guy. So it's all
You
good.
better. Okay, good.
It's all
Otherwise I would have called it into the stream.
The youngest
It's over.
seeker in the history of Hogwarts
We
had
have a
won the
winner.
Quidditch match.
Well, we do need to wait if Vlad hits it as well. Otherwise, we would have
again
we
for
would have
winning
had
the
2
Quidditch
invalid
match against
points.
Slytherin. You were fantastic. Something is troubling me, Harry.
Vlad now also
Ron and I
entered.
had strange noises outside the forbidden
3rd floor.
corridor. Come up to the 3rd floor and have a look.
It takes a little bit of time to set up the second one there, but gets it very clean and also gets the jump straight into the cutscene trigger. Very, very smooth. Very, very well
Nice.
played. 3rd floor. And enters the final spell learning challenge. Enters Lumos.
Very nice. I think I'm a little bit behind. I will go off of Finn's commentary.
I think you can try and just refresh.
I don't want to mess
Refresh
things
your
up. I'm
screens.
scared.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm slightly ahead of you, so I'm sorry if I spoil everything for you, Nikki.
Okay, it wasn't that hard to set up again.
Or did you manage to refresh?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Vlad also gets the clip.
Very nice. Very, very good. Sets up the second part.
Hey. Oh, didn't get it. This clip is harder than it looks.
Yes.
The way Vlad is setting it up is the same way I do it, but the difference is, like in this game, you see he's jumping forward, but what he's supposed to do, he's supposed to jump and hold forward.
Oh, he is struggling with that. That is very, very unfortunate.
His angle is good. It's just.
Meanwhile, Ant has given up on the boost, and he's actually doubling back and grabbing that Lumos Geiger now. So he's going back. He's taking that time loss, playing it safe. I'm assuming he knows that Vlad is currently still struggling with getting into Lumos, so that definitely helps for those decisions. And Vlad decided.
He did it on accident.
It was on accident. That is very unfortunate.
His reaction does not. He could reload the save right before the stairs, but I think he's deciding against it.
I think if he would reload now, with all of those tries, he would most likely lose time compared to just quickly doing spell drawing. I think at this point, he's done the right call. I think spell drawing, quickly doing the spell drawing is definitely faster.
Practice. 5 points for.
Yeah, you do take some time walking up the stairs.
Try again, Mr. Potter.
It's just being Vlad is just being a very excellent Hogwarts student. He just doesn't want to miss a class. He wants to show that that he has the capabilities of legally acquiring all of the spells.
You may begin the Lumos challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
Art making it past the Peeve Star. I'm still waiting and hoping that someone will accidentally trigger that Peeves fight.
Cast Lumos, let go of the button. You may
I think I've done that once.
Gargoyle.
I've done it in Hundo probably once or twice.
Bright, isn't it?
Art does get the Doxy boost.
The chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
Very nice.
And the spell into the trigger will end the level very clean.
Literally leaves Lumos the second that Vlad enters it. Very nice.
I don't think we've seen a lot of mistakes from Art this run.
No, I think Art's been playing very, very consistent, as I suppose expected.
Of course.
He's playing very consistent. I feel like he's played probably a little bit safe in certain spots, but which is absolutely fine given that this is a tournament. You don't want to risk too much. You need that right balance, don't you, between playing it safe and then going for some maybe more riskier strats. So very, very good performance of him. Definitely showing us that he's here to pretend to wanting to win it.
He is definitely one of the people that I could see winning the whole thing. I mean, obviously, like, let's be honest. Like, there's like an 85% chance Flo's gonna win, you know. But
yeah, it's interesting.
In the 15% in the rest, like in the remaining 50%, Art's definitely, you know, one of the people that I'd say could upset things.
It is a tournament. It is a tournament after all. Like, anything can happen in tournaments, and it's really interesting because I believe we've now seen probably the top 4 contenders to win this. So we've seen Flo, we've seen Mip, we've seen Zasta, and now we're seeing Artful. And I believe that the chances are very high that it's going to be one of those 4 that are most likely going to win this, unless we get a big upset. I mean, I'm always very for underdog stories. I think a lot of people always enjoy seeing an underdog making it far or potentially winning. So you never know. You never know.
Made for underdogs.
Yes, Red, I do agree. Spoopy is very cute. I'm a big fan of the Spoopy emote.
keep my opinions to myself.
Coming to the end of Dungeon A.
Next is our potions lesson, and it looks like we're already late.
Collecting Wigan Tree bark, and we'll see how he does with Dungeon B. Seems to have been giving a lot of people a lot of trouble, especially today, from what I've seen.
This this level is probably the reason why I haven't PB'd in like
today. You will learn how to mix a Wigan Weld healing potion.
Baby Locker.
Again, another reason why while HP1 Any Percent is a very good category, but this level is another very good reason why Glitches is definitely
makes it on top of the pillar.
Very smooth.
Ingredients for the class. Bring back Wigan Tree bark, moly, dittany, and flubber.
Even messed around with Trent Lane. He just straight up made it.
Interesting.
Or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor.
Don't think.
I'm
trying to think about
Giga
seeing
Chad.
someone doing that boost. That's very interesting.
What a Giga Chad gamer move.
That must be Dissony. Where am I? I wonder if Snape tricked me.
Yeah, very clean Dungeon B off. Fab. Very well played.
From what Marnie told me.
And I was hoping that we will get another nice bookending moment there, that as Vlad sees the final ingredient at the beginning of Dungeon A for the first time, we would see Art collecting that ingredient in Dungeon B, but
no.
Unfortunately, they didn't manage to synchronize themselves up that well. One can dream.
Oh, Vlad got a little trouble with the boost over there, but does manage to land on the block again, so he can just go for it. I don't think he needed an auto boost. That was a little overkill. But rather be safe than sorry.
For leaving Dungeon B, losing 3 points for Gryffindor though. So he was fast, but apparently not fast enough for Snape. Yeah, the Adfolt's lead is definitely increased by quite a lot, especially through the unfortunate circumstances
It's the bloody
for
Baron.
Vlad leading up to Lumos. So I think there's a good 3 or 4 minutes in between them now, isn't there?
Would say so, yeah. I'm not the greatest person to ask math questions to. However, do you know what that smell is? Oh no! It's a Minecraft! It's a Minecraft speedrunner! Quick! Get away from him!
Still, every time I see either I play troll myself or I see someone play troll, I have to think of that it blew my mind when I realized that the color of the beans on the floor indicate when the next jump is coming up. So
Yeah,
blue
that's
means
what they...
you're safe, green means jump is coming
Get
up,
ready,
and red means red means jump now. It blew my mind, and it literally took almost 20 years of playing this game for me to realize.
Wait, how long did it take you?
20 years, because I mean I've been playing this
wow.
on and off since 2001, since it was released, and I think it was like 2020 when someone pointed it out to me, and it genuinely blew my mind.
Vlad, you can do it. Okay, Vlad got the
very
ledge grab.
nice save.
Oh, but he got stuck. Oh, and saved it.
Very good save of Vlad there. Just playing it safe with that Was that platform?
Giga Vlad. Are we gonna see a curveball from the troll?
So far, so good.
That loses 10 seconds every
does,
time.
yes.
Every time the troll hits Ron. I don't think it loses time if you get hit.
I don't think so, no. I think it's just when Ron gets hit because the club physically moves back in space, doesn't it?
That must be listening.
Yeah, it is.
Oh!
It is very
Vlad
painful
got the
10
super
seconds.
jump.
Very nice, very nice.
Late again, you lazy boy. A further 3 points from Gryffindor should teach you a lesson. I see
Yeah, I think
you've
it's
collected
around
a few challenge stars.
3.5
but I'm
minutes
afraid they have
that,
no value
that
in
Art
my
is ahead
classroom.
at this point.
I've ended the lesson
It's-
without you.
It's looking good for Art. It's looking.
Other students are off to the Halloween
It is
feast.
looking good.
Join them, if you must.
Again, Art was the clear favorite.
He was, yes.
A huge troll is on the rampage. It's cornered Hermione in the girls' bathroom.
But I feel like
She needs our
Vlad
help.
put up
We must try to rescue her
a good
straight
fight.
away.
Absolutely, he's playing really, really well, and he is holding his own against Artful, which I think we definitely have to commend. It's, Artful is a tricky opponent to deal with because he is very, very good at the game.
Harry, what's that smell?
So definitely big GG's to Vlad. He's been playing really, really well. And it is his second match of today as well. We can't forget that. So he's already done this once today, and for some people that is a good thing. For some people
That's a bad thing, yeah.
yeah. And it was very close to each other as well, wasn't it? Vlad's last match was the one before the last one, I believe, 2 matches ago.
Yeah, he was earlier in the day, like one of the.
Yeah.
I think he came after my match.
He did, yes. Yeah, you're correct, yeah.
Oh no, the Minecraft speedrunner came back, now he's chasing Vlad. Quick, Vlad, run! No, we don't want calculators in our game. Go away!
Art is being gifted his invisibility cloak.
The troll is enormous! Harry, I'll try to charm the troll's trap so it bashes him in the head. Wingardium Leviosa!
If it were Ron in the bathroom, I would consider that less bone. But you know. Hermione's okay.
Cast your Flipendo spell to keep that junk from hitting us!
And Art has entered Filch, so officially in the end game now.
Definitely the hardest part of the late game, I would say.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of finicky things in any percent, and I think they're glitchless. I don't think they're considered glitchless.
Yes. Yeah, Filch is a bitch. We can all agree.
There's a lot of very
Every
exact.
single category.
Exactly. There are a couple of very consistent things that you need to do in order for you to get past certain rooms, and if you mess up just a single thing, then
fighting the troll. Should be almost done. Club looks ready to smack some heads. There we go. Oh, and that toilet seat bonked right off Harry's head as well. Beautiful.
Thanks for saving me. Is he dead?
Beautiful. You love to see
I
it.
think he's just been knocked out.
Okay, so this is the
Come
first
on,
strat.
let's get out of here.
I pull it off
Exhausted
pretty well.
from their encounter
Yep.
with the troll, Harry, Ron, and
Seems
Hermione
pretty textbook
returned
to
the
me.
Gryffindor common
Very
room.
nice.
Hyper jumps
jump
off.
there as well off the
Nice.
bookshelf. Yeah, very, very nice. You love to see
Harry
it.
suspected
The
that
second
someone had
strat
used the
is
troll
coming up.
to distract everyone so that
Now,
they could get
I
into the
hate
forbidden
this one. I
corridor.
hate that
There
part that
wasn't
Art's
much
on.
So
right
he's
now.
gonna
It's
who was
terrifying.
especially since
and
Harry was busy preparing for the second
confuse
Quidditch match
this old
against
man
Ravenclaw.
so that way you can hit the switch. Yeah, I don't mess with this, and I think I played this game for like 3 years now.
Gryffindor versus
For sure,
Ravenclaw.
I'm never gonna get those years back.
Let's
By the way.
play Quidditch. Was that the snitch?
Oh, but
Now let's see if Phil. Let's see if
fortunately
Art
doesn't
makes
catch
this.
Filch in the bookcase there, so out of the way. That is slightly suboptimal.
He doesn't make the cycle.
He's getting closer. Here comes the bludger.
Vlad struggling a little bit in Quidditch there.
Excellent.
There we go, he's got it now.
Potter
Oh,
has the snitch.
slightly went through the pitch there as
Gryffindor
well.
wins again.
Just took a
My
dive
name's
out of
Lee
bounds.
Jordan, signing off.
Thanks to Harry's skill as a seeker, Gryffindor won the
By the way,
Quidditch
coming
match
back to the
against
discussion,
Ravenclaw.
leaving Hermione behind soft locks and potions before
Harry, Ron,
Voldemort,
and
because she
Hermione
opens
spent
the door.
most of their free
Yeah,
time
that's
in
true.
Hagrid's hut,
You do need her
trying
to open
convince
the
him
door.
that he couldn't keep Norbert.
I'm
in
sure
Gryffindor
Harry
dry.
would eventually remember that at
Eventually,
some
after
point
much
Hermione
coaxing,
taught him
Hagrid
Alohomora
agreed.
and do some work of his own.
Art setting up for kick
Harry
jump.
unwrapped the unexpected Christmas present.
Struggling a little bit.
Something fluid and silvery slithered out. It's an invisibility cloak, said Ron. They're very rare. There was a note with the cloak.
Doesn't manage to
Your
clip
father
up.
left this in my possession.
There are
There
a
we
couple
go,
of
he's got it, he's
alternate
got it.
ways.
A very merry Christmas.
There
to
we
you.
go.
Very nice. Very nice. Makes it.
Now for a
Tried on the
jump.
cloak, while Ron and Hermione helped
Clean.
prepare for the climb up the tower. Be careful, Harry, said Hermione. You can't stay invisible while you cast spells.
Grabs the
Filch
safe
might
book
see
just
you.
in case. Just in
With
case.
Norbert
Sets up for the
safely
final
bundled up,
boost.
Harry set
Very
off for
good,
the
very
tallest
good.
tower.
Good.
He hoped that the cloak
Muy
would see him from Filch
bueno.
and his cat, Mrs. Norris.
Exits Filch 1. Yeah, he's very comfortably an entire level ahead, so again, as Artful exits Filch 1, Flats just started Filch 1. Okay. Down the tower. Filch B. Probably the most, at least for me, the most terrifying level of the entire run. Struggles a little bit with the dog getting now. And, yeah.
Doesn't get what I did in my run today, where Phil just walks into
And
Phil just
gets
walks
caught!
into
Oh
Harry.
no!
Oh,
With Norbert
no!
safely
That is
bundled
so
up,
unfortunate.
Harry set off for the
Oh,
That's
that is.
awful.
That is. Oh, that's it.
Filch and his
It's
cat,
it's a mean
Mrs.
spot that as well.
That's
oh God, I
over.
fear for him. That it's. That is very, very, very unfortunate.
If Art wasn't winning before, he is now.
Yeah, that is definitely not helping Vlad, unfortunately. Oh, that hurts. That hurts because I've been there. I know how Vlad's feeling right now.
Go flip yourself, Filch. You smell. Did I do it right?
A very clean library jump. And Vlad plays it very safe now. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Plays it very, very safe. There we go, and makes it out of the second room.
Oh, did
Wait, what
Artful
happened with Artful?
walk
Wait,
down?
what?
Did he fall down?
What? What? I
think he
missed
fell.
that.
I think he fell down.
Oh god. Oh, but when he tried jumping around the gate.
He did fall down.
Oh, and he struggles now. Can't get back up. There we go. There we go. Gets the glitchless version of Natural Ivory jump. Oh, he jumped on the candle. I see. There we go. Has it now. And I would love to say that gives Flat some time to catch up, but there's a lot of catching up that needs to be done.
I think that was some sportsman-like behavior from Art. You know, just some flexing.
I mean, we still don't know what that rock paper scissors game was about. You know, this could all be part of the plan. This could all be of some, part of some elaborate plan between the two of them.
You could be thinking into it like way too much, and they could just be having some downtime. And they were like, "Fuck it, you want to play a game of rock paper scissors?"
I'm gonna make up as many conspiracy theories in the next 15 minutes as I can. Vlad coming slowly towards the end of Filch 1 now. Don't think he's gonna go for. No, he's not going for. Is he going? No, he's not going for kick jump.
Gets the
no,
boost. Oh, he is.
He is.
He is. Yeah, this was an alternate setup.
Yeah,
or,
very nice. Oh, mistimes the jump.
Oh no, that's 40 seconds.
That is a shame. But definitely kudos for trying. That is
valiant effort.
Yeah, and that is, I think, the right mindset at this part in the run as well. That shows that he's still fighting. He's still in it. You know, he hasn't given up. He's given it all he's got.
And we'll hit the statue this time.
Meanwhile, Artful entering the final room of Filch 2 at almost exactly 1 hour flat, so he should be on pace for, I want to say, about 112 if the end game goes well. Yeah, Artful is ahead, unfortunately, by quite a bit at the moment. I'd say probably about 4 or 5 minutes. He's really built up that lead in Filch. Filch it's a hard level. Both Filch 1 and Filch 2 are hard leveled. So, interesting setup that Vlad is doing there on the boost.
I go for this with manual boosts because reloading just makes it even more inconsistent for me. On EU, this boost is free.
And he really struggles with that. Yeah, I think you're right, Rain. Yeah,
Gertie does have a point.
Filch A has definitely set Vlad back a lot more, so we're probably looking at 5+ minutes, unfortunately, at this point. But has made it now, setting up the final boost in Filch A. Very nice, clean landing, and he's off to see Charlie and his friends that are definitely not Fred and George recycled.
Ron's brother Charlie
had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
You gotta
Well,
cut
Adfold-
the.
Oh, Adfold actually got the multitask. Very nice. I missed
Oh.
Adfold's last through in Filch there.
My
Very, very
ADHD
nice
riddled.
multitask.
My ADHD riddled brain is having a lot of difficulty looking at 2 screens at the same time.
Yeah.
I think it really is a. I think it really is a a talent that you have.
Absolutely.
Of, like doing commentary.
Aha! I've heard you for sure this time.
Made it out of Filch. The worst is truly behind him. The rest should be quite straightforward. Quite straightforward for him. It would be interesting to see whether he's going to go for chess skip, or whether he's just going to play it safe and he's just going to say, you know what, I know I'm so far ahead. I'm not even gonna risk it. Oh, and Vlad gets caught. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Going for the risky setup there and just slightly mistimed it. And that sets him right back.
Poor Vlad.
That sets him right back to the beginning of Filch 2. That is very, very unfortunate, and that is why in HP2 we say Snake is not free. In HP1 it's Filch. Filch is absolutely not free.
Filch is not free.
Filch is not free. I would say Filch is harder than the final boss of this game.
I've heard you for sure this time.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, after Filch 2, it's a bit of a relief.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping track of the time there as well, Rain. So yeah, Adfold exited Filch 2 with a 102.33. And we'll see. And he goes for that setup again. Gets it now. Very good, lad. Very good.
Wherever you are.
Clean.
Also, very commendable that he still goes for the same tricks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, I think, would just say, no, I've tried it once. I'm gonna go for the backup for the slower strat. But
a lot of people
believes in himself.
A lot of people would, I think, have already stopped playing altogether.
Yeah.
Intruder in the forbidden corridor.
Very nice, very clean library jump there. Gets a first try as well.
Gets a super jump.
Very,
Nice.
very clean. Let's hope he doesn't fall down here.
I'm always very worried when I see that one, because there is a bad one that is basically a soft lock. I think we saw that one earlier today when Float boosted out of it.
Yes, which was also again just a great showcase of the skill level that Flo is at. That he on the fly just knows exactly how to circumvent the soft lock and how to quickly and creatively get out of that.
James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though
Meanwhile,
hoping to fall
Adfold is
right through the
putting
glass and
Fluffy
reached them.
to sleep.
He was
Is
startled
he gonna
when
play
a
the
voice
flute
sounded
for us in the
behind him.
cutscene?
Harry turned slowly about. So you?
I'm not sure. I think he might be playing on US, and then that's a soft lock.
True, that is true. Yeah, you're right.
He
He's
went on
playing
to
on US.
explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts, but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised will be moved to a new home shortly, Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared.
They're definitely having a good time though, and it's always really, really nice to see. It's good to see both of them chatting to each other, and
I mean, I guess they're laughing now, but
Filthy Welsh gave us the slip, Mrs. Norris. I've locked the only door out of here for the sake
yeah,
of
it is very, very unfortunate
Stay
for
here and
Vlad. He's
watch the
played
library for a
so
bit,
well,
my
and
dear.
it was not even. I think of a lot of it wasn't necessarily even his fault as well. He was just very, very unfortunate, especially in Filch 1 and Filch 2.
Filch really did him in this run.
And Vlad, I believe. I don't know. Is he playing EU or is he playing US?
He might be playing on US as well.
Yes. Yeah, I think you're right. I got confused by the doors after the mirror. The EU has that extra door. Yeah, he's
Oh, I
blue
did not
one,
know
yeah.
that.
This room is past
Yeah, and EU,
He makes an
the
awful
second door
racket.
that leads
take that side
into
of
the room where the mirror
and I'll take
is
this
also
one.
closed, and you have to cast on it as well.
Attention, Mrs. Norris.
Alomora, so you do 2 casts.
Intruder!
Very clean key catch.
Where
from
is
Hart.
he?
And we
I don't
caught a
find
brief
you,
glimpse
my
of
filthy little
Broomstick Harry in the background there as well. In the cutscene. Yeah, and the lead is a good 6-7 minutes now. Looking at Vlad's timer, and I believe it was a 102. Was it 102.12? 102.33 is when Artful left Filch 2. Right, is Artful going to go for it? He is setting up for chess skip. And gets it as well. Very nice, very smooth.
Okay. As with seemingly everything this run.
Yeah, he's been very, very consistent today, Artful.
Very little, if like not a single mistake made.
I don't think so, and apart from missing the Filch cycle in Filch 1, obviously falling down in Filch 2, and having to backtrack in Lumos for that extra gargle, I can't think of any other small mistakes that I've seen of Artful.
There's a peepo for every activity known to mankind.
I do love Peepo Chess, but I think Peepo Chess, especially in the Harry Potter context, is a very, very good visualization of how chess works in these games. Meanwhile, Vlad is made out of the Filch and Norris room. Looks like he didn't go for the multitask, so he's just waiting for the cutscene to play out. And he's about to leave Filch 2, and yeah, unfortunately, he is, if my maths are correct, exactly 7 minutes behind, which is a lot. And unless something a major upset now happens for Artful in the Voldemort boss fight, unfortunately, that will mean that Vlad will move down into the losers bracket, and Artful looking to advance.
Artful going for the boost. He didn't cast on the block.
I would expect him to. I would expect him to go for the boost, yeah.
Whatever it was that had growled at them.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately. He may be planning to steal the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, he is.
But there's no way
and he
Snape would try
fails
anything
it.
while Dumbledore's around.
Oh no, yeah, he fails it.
10
Oh,
minutes
that's
ago for the Ministry of
Oh,
Magic
no,
in
he
London.
still has a ledge
That
grab?
must mean that tonight's the
Okay,
night.
he has
Let's
another
go.
attempt. He has a couple of attempts, actually.
Goes for the backup now, though.
Oh, he's going to push it now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What
Let's
about Filch?
hope that
He's always watching
Quirrell
the
isn't in
forbidden
a machine
corridor.
gun mood.
We'll just have to take our chances
It gives
then.
him some space to pull off the boosts.
Let's hope Quirrell doesn't start a career as a
Oh,
punk
and
singer.
fails getting the ledge grab there.
Oh, slides down. Not too big of a deal though. The block is right there.
Second try. Let's see if it gets the boost over Quirrell now.
Not for the second part. That looks good.
Yeah, very good.
This way, Harry.
Grabs the save book, sets up the final. Oh. Struggles a little bit with setting up that final boost there, but looks like, yeah, he's got it. Very nice. Very, very nice. So Artful entering
I think this is where the growling has been coming from.
the final boss fight, and it looks like he's gonna clock out at
I don't think we should go in there.
like a high
But we've got to stop
113,
Snape.
I want to say, which is a really, really, really good time.
Go on, Harry.
Really, really
Right
respectable
behind
time. Definitely up there in the top times that we've seen in this tournament so far.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy. I'll try the flute.
Yeah, its health is a little bit
Fluffy to sleep for a while.
A little bit scary. I'm sure he's got it under control.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a huge problem.
Meanwhile, Vlad is now sending Fluffy to sleep. He's having a bit of issues with deciding which head to go for first.
Fluffy gets to nap a lot in this tournament. He's lucky. Voldy did some weird movement there.
No, I don't. Right. See you in a
Sets up
minute.
for the
I hope.
final hit against Voldemort now.
It's okay. It's a soft
And
landing.
exactly a 113 to the second. Big GGs to Artful. Very, very solid performance. I believe that's the third best time in the tournament so far, which is very, very, very respectable. And obviously also a big GG to Vlad as well. He's played really, really, really well. It's just very, very unfortunate.
I know what this is. It's a devil's snare. Next time
I
we're going to pay more
think
attention in herbology.
I'm assuming we're going to give
We
him...
got time.
It's a devil's
Yeah,
snare.
I think so. He can definitely
Try not
finish
to get too
next
close
5
to those
minutes, I
tentacles.
would think, round about it.
Incendio.
I believe, unless we hear anything else from the people in charge, we'll let him finish his run. Let him
Thanks,
finish,
Harry.
yeah, absolutely.
That was close, Harry. This way, Harry.
Let's see how he's gonna fare with the
I'm
the
not
keys,
sure.
the chests, and the potions.
I'm not sure what the plant's called again.
Time to put your Quidditch skills to practice.
The Devil's Snare.
Up. Good
Oh
luck,
yeah,
Harry.
it's a double snare. Thanks, Harry. That was close, Harry. This way, Harry. You have to catch the key, Harry.
There was some top tier script writing going on there.
You have to catch the key, Harry. Good luck, Harry.
Am I drinking sparkling water on the side? Definitely not 50.
I heard a very audible slurp.
The next puzzle is a gigantic chessboard. Ron's gone through to play. I hope he's alright.
I do enjoy the terrifying filch as well that Art's got peeking in on the side of his webcam.
Oh.
And let's see if Vlad goes for chess skip. He looks like he's setting up for it.
Oh.
Fails it and just decides to play the cutscene.
Ron, are you
Don't
alright?
blame him.
I've defeated most of the pieces, but I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry. Harry, you have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move one
And
square at a time.
meanwhile,
You'll have to make the pieces
Art is
fight
showing
each other
us-
in order to get across
Oh, look,
safely.
there's
the
filch on
funniest-
this
Walk
side.
onto the board, Harry, to
the
start the game.
funniest prank
Do be
of the
careful.
century.
Oh no!
Who doesn't love to suffocate their
It's
teacher
Professor
with beams?
Filch.
Funny memes all around.
I don't know if Stream can see it, but right under Artful's cam, there's a model of Filch with glowing
Why
red
is he
eyes.
upside
Oh, there he
down
is. You did. He's like Herobrine. He brought up Minecraft earlier. He's like Herobrine. So just show up.
Vlad
on,
making it
let's go.
out of chess, going into the last level of the game. You've seen the last level of the game. What Handful is having a fun time with Filch there.
Omae wa mou shindeiru.
Very clean portion skip there, Vlad. Clean cutscene skip there as well. Goes for the save bug.
Look,
would
there you go.
do the same.
I'm dying, bro.
Oh dear.
Omae wa mou shindeiru.
Sets up for the save boost as well, Vlad.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Papa.
At least he's
I suppose you were
entertaining
expecting someone
Vlad.
else.
As
Well, it's me,
he's
scared,
finishing.
stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Nintendo! Nintendo! Nintendo!
It's rage that Vlad also doesn't get a machine gun Quirrell. Doesn't look like it. Looks fine
Doesn't look
so
like
far.
it.
Yeah, very, very clean first boost. Sets up the second boost. Looks good. Very nice. No problem at all. Grabs the save bug. And
Good.
very, very, very clean final booster. Oh, boosted a little bit too far. Let's go to final trigger. There we go. And enters the final boss fight. So expecting him to clock out at around about 120, which is still a very, very good time. I think still very close to his actual 80% PB as well.
I think Vlad's PB on SRDC is not accurate.
Oh, is it not?
Oh, he did the thing that Flo did. Hit him on the edge.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, missed the hyper jump.
Oh, careful now, careful now. Oh, that is terrifying hell. Play it safe, Vlad, play it safe.
Oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, no. Okay, good. Yeah, if he, if he gets to finish all of his casts, he'll, do the animation where he has the wand over his head.
Yeah.
Which is also slow, but it could fake, it fakes people out if they don't know about it.
Yeah. The victory pulls. 2 more hits. 2. So 1 more now. And there we go. GG's Vlad clocks out of the 120.15. So it's around about 7 minutes as we expected behind Admiral, but big GG's. And
yay! I can go eat now.
I think we'll quickly join them. If someone can either pull them in or pull us over, and we'll have a little catch up with them. There we go. GG's, guys, big GG's.
GG.
Very well played. Now, first of all, we are extremely curious what the rock paper scissors game was about.
I think that's something between me and Vlad. We'll hold it very dear. And, I think we take it to the grave, in short. So, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, tell me now, were you guys just bored? Because that's my theory.
No. The outcome of the match was purely determined based on that.
I knew it.
Okay. So Vlad was throwing for content. I see.
He's trying to honor a sacred agreement between us. But yeah, potato, I guess.
Oh, big GG's, very well played of both of you. It's very unlucky, Vlad, there, especially. Filge was definitely not your friend there, but big GG's.
I will say just one thing. I know I'm big, but the first time he caught me in the second room, I've never had him spot me so on the dot.
Yeah.
Never once have I had him like that. So that was just so off guard.
can't dispel. You need to remove it of dying.
But yeah, I think we can have a look at the bracket.
Yes, GG's to both.
Exactly.
Let's pull up the bracket where we will see that Artful, after a spectacular game of rock, paper, scissors, progresses against Vlad. We'll be back next week to play the winner of our next match, which will be Beaver versus Dino. Any preferences there, Art?
Sorry, Dino versus Dino or who? Sorry.
Beaver versus Dino.
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
All right, and that means Vlad, unfortunately losing, but not out yet. We'll be back to play the winner of Browley versus the loser of this next match. So that's going to be an exciting one. That will all likely happen next week. So stay tuned for that. Before we go into the transition, I want to quickly once again shout out Artful's amazing app. He's put a lot of effort in that. You can check it out at split-app.
What happened down in the dungeons
We'll put
between
that in
yourself
chat
and
there.
Professor Quirrell
Also join
is a
the
complete
description,
So
the
naturally,
Discord.
the whole school knows.
If you want to be posted on updates, if you have suggestions for it, so check that out. He's put in a lot of effort, and it's a really awesome app.
Really appreciate that. There's Harry Potter templates on there, so you can scratch your HP house. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So thanks, Art and Vlad, for running. We'll see you all both next week.
Thanks. It was a great race. Good to be here. Right.
Yep. Likewise, was an honor to lose to Art.
All right, that's good to hear. Good to hear that you guys had fun. And thanks, Nikki and Finn, for commentating.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
It's been my pleasure.
And Finn is not leaving yet, because Finn will commentate the next match, which will be Dino versus Beaver. So we're going into quick transition, and then we're back with the last match of the day. So don't go anywhere.
Bye.
you have a natural talent for this.
Alright, I think we should be back
Let's
with
try
the
it with
very
illusion
last match
games.
of the first weekend. This is a hype one. We also announced our last runner. We've seen everybody in action. So welcome in the winner of the HP2 Bingo tourney. Welcome in, Beaver.
Hello. I hate this game.
Oh, but that's not optimal. He'll be facing, who we've seen earlier, he'll be facing off against Dino. Welcome in as well.
Hello. I also
Are you
hate this game.
Well, okay, so this match is over. Both of them are disqualified and will not be going through the losers bracket.
Good night, guys. See ya.
All right. Commentating will be taken care of once again by Finn and returning as well, Nick. So welcome in, guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Thank you.
I hope that everyone is looking forward to this last match. I certainly am. So if everyone's ready, you can give the runners a countdown, and we'll be off.
Do you want to do the honors Nick side did the last one?
Okay, sure. If you guys are ready, then we kick it off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yes, it's not bingo anymore. It's a bit different for me, but we got the countdown off.
Just about.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
HP1 Bingo, now that you said it,
Oh,
I'd be
God.
intrigued by that. I don't know how it would work, but I'd be intrigued by that.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably make an open world. Like, there's the
Oh my god, Beaver
restart
starts
mod
to solving Rubik's Cubes.
already. Yeah, he said that in the transition. His goal is to solve it like 4 or 5 during the cutscenes.
I was gonna say, I hope it's going to be 1 per cutscene that he's solving. That will be the ultimate Giga Chat move.
Yep. I mean, he
But
has
yeah,
a lot of time right now because the intro
does.
starts with a lot of cutscenes. So
It's a shame that we robbed him of 2 minutes and 8 seconds of intro though.
After your lessons, your first lesson is upstairs.
and off they go.
On the 3rd floor.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm not quite sure who's gonna have the upper hand here. I have a feeling this is gonna be close.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like I know Beaver has done like 2 D-Rust runs, and one was very good, and one was very not so good for him. So we'll see how this race is gonna go.
Yeah, he's been very HP2 focused recently, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But then same with Dean. Like I know Dean hasn't really run much since he's done his Octafecta. He's done like the odd HP4 run, I think. But he's also only started derusting I think a couple of days ago.
And he is getting times that are close to his PBs. Like I think a 119 I heard.
Yeah.
In the first tournament match.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have a feeling people probably put Beaver as the favorite in this match, but I feel like we should not underestimate Dean. Dean has shown in the past that he can get very, very good very, very quickly at any game that he sets his mind to.
Yeah, and HP1 is always kind of a bit of a, there's big choke potential for both sides because you lose so much time if you just do something wrong.
Yeah, and as we've just seen in the previous match, like we have Filch. Filch is not free. Anyone can mess up in Filch, big time.
Yeah, that's one of the many. Oh, Dean getting hit.
Just
with
about
beef.
saved it. Ooh. That is not an optimal start, and that is giving Beaver an advantage now.
Do you know what versions they're on actually?
I would think they're both US. I believe Dean. I believe Dean's still not switched to EU, if I remember correctly.
And I think that was good for him because if he would have been, I think he would have been like sliding off the bookshelf.
Yeah, exactly. Like thinking about the fact that he hit Peeves, like EU, Harry would have not stayed on that bookshelf. I can tell you that from a lot of personal experience.
Yeah, he likes to slide off.
He likes to slide anywhere and everywhere he can.
Thanks, Harry.
Beaver though at the multitask getting it.
Oh, Dean misses it. Oh no, Dean.
That was really close, I think. He was kind of weirdly clipping, but has to watch the cutscene now. Meanwhile, Beaver has gotten it perfectly.
I mean, I'm obviously being impartial, but come on, Dean, there's 2,500 channel points I've got on the line here.
It isn't the famous Harry
Yeah, very neutral commentator. Very good.
and you do well to show me
Goes for the
respect.
backup boost.
These are my fellow Slytherins.
Yeah,
Crab and
it's not
Goyle.
too bad to fail. Like, we've seen the absolute disaster earlier with Luzak's match that I was commentating, where you fail everything, but just the multitask is not the end of the world.
Yeah. It's not an ideal start. It's not necessarily where you want to be at after intro.
No. But we'll see how the spell learning goes. Have we seen anyone fail the spell learning in this tournament?
Not that I remember. I think Floors was a 50 on the dot, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure someone did a 50 on the dot.
I guess it makes sense. He optimized it so much, like
Yeah.
perfect percentage. Always so scary, people stopping like so far before the end.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I still rather play it safe and get the 69, 70.
Yeah, especially in tournaments, you would think that's the play.
Definitely. Yeah, and Dean doing exactly that, playing it safe.
Yep, 62, because half of it somehow missed. But, you know, you never know with this game spell learning. Like, sometimes you think you're doing quite well, and then it just half doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't think we've had anyone had the spell learning glitch yet as well, where the percentage counter just refuses to go.
It's a weird one. Okay, we enter Flipendo.
Beaver also making very good progress on his Rubik's Cube, while he's entering Flipendo at 5:25.
To aim the Flipendo spell.
So he's got about, what, 10-15 seconds? 15 seconds probably.
Yeah, I think it's like, I think it's 10 from the multitask and then a bit from probably voice line RNG,
Yeah.
so it makes sense.
Yeah, so it's actually exactly 20. 5:45. Dean went in.
It's a decent chunk here, but like nothing insurmountable yet, of course.
No, 20 seconds.
Cast your
Just
Flipendo spell.
if Beaver gets too distracted by the Rubik's Cube and misses pot jump, that's the 20 seconds back.
Yeah, pot jump is the first interesting one. I feel like in a tournament setting with the pressure, that's not an easy one. We'll see, Beaver goes for it now. Oh, that was very smooth.
Yeah, very nice. I think you're slightly ahead of me.
Oh, I refreshed it at some point, yeah. I hope I'm not ahead of the stream, but if I am, please complain in the chat. Oh, I am, okay.
Predicting the future.
I'll pause it for a bit.
Yeah, Beaver now... Oh, doesn't even go for Nick's game. Interesting.
Interesting. I mean, it is really scary though, because if you fail it, I mean, where do you spawn? Start of Flipendo. It's a good 2 minutes gone, probably.
Also, Dean playing the pot jump very, very safe, going for that extra boost just to get the height. He's not risking it. Also, not risking Nick skip.
I like it in tournaments, especially that early in. I mean, you don't want to lose the run quite yet. I guess we'll see if they go for the cycle skip though, or the boost, or whatever they choose. It's an interesting segment before the end of Flipendo.
Yeah. I would expect both of them to go for cycle skip.
Yeah, probably. Even though Beaver might go for the boost, I'm not sure. It's been really long since I've seen him run HP1, so I'm not entirely sure what strats he goes for. Also, is he gonna get the safe book? Yes, I do like that decision.
Yeah. As swag as window jump is, again, failing it will set you right back to the beginning of Flipendo.
Yeah, true, there's no other safe book. Oh no, there is one next to Nick, but you don't
Yeah.
get that.
Struggles a bit with that. And he sets up the boost. There we go.
That looks good, I think. Also, the official confirmation that he is indeed on US. Oh!
Oh! Oh no! Oh, well, oh no, but you grabbed the save book. Oh!
But that is surprising. That's a mistake you don't see Beaver make too often, and now Dino is in the lead.
Yeah,
let's see
and
how he does
just
it.
like that, that's HP1 for you. Just like that, 20 seconds lead does not matter anymore because Dean, by playing it safe and taking his time, has now taken the lead.
Does not even go for Side-skip. Probably heard Beaver's death scream, so
Yeah.
takes it safe.
Yeah, plays it very, very safe.
Oh my god, and with that, Beaver actually overtook
Oh
again.
my
but
god!
not that bad.
Wow! Wow! That is some skill.
Yeah,
And
that was
and
cool to see.
And I suppose that's also where just Beaver's years of experience with this game really shines through. That you can take that death and then pull back immediately and take the lead again.
Knock him on his backside.
Yeah, that's like nerves of steel after failing it once.
Yeah.
Quite a nuisance.
So, good news though. They're really close at the end of Flipendo, which means we get an exciting Wingardium.
Right, Dean's struggling a bit with the norms.
Mr. Potter.
Takes a couple casts, but there he goes.
You
Let's see what their exit times
5 points for
for
Gryffindor.
Flipendo are.
Now,
Meanwhile,
get to
the
broomstick
Rubik's Cube
practice
is
before
slowly
you're late.
colouring
the first
itself
one?
in.
Gryffindor common room.
That is still the first
Harry,
one, I
Ron, and
believe, yeah.
Hermione talked about their exciting
I mean, it is a
first days at
5x5, so it's a bit
There was
bigger
much
than
talk about the break-in
the
at
classic
Gringotts
one.
Wizard Bank. But there was little time to dwell on this, since Harry and his friends were expected at their flying lesson with Madame Hooch.
And Beaver exiting Flipendo at 10:21.
And I think he's close to solving his Rubik's Cube as well. It looks good though. Yep, there you go.
There we go. GG's. That's the first Rubik's Cube done. And he goes straight into the next one. Meanwhile, Dean is exactly 10 seconds behind him, so he has closed the gap.
Yeah, that's not a lot at all.
Ready, Potter? On my whistle then.
10 seconds can easily be lost in flying already, especially if Beaver's mind is too occupied with the Rubik's Cubes. We'll see.
Done, Mr. Potter. Now let's see how you do with smaller rings.
They are both off.
See if anyone gets some fake rings along the way, or if the rings are behaving today.
It's really hard watching both at once, I have to say. But so far looks clean for both.
These rings should challenge you.
A little bit of an error there, but recovered.
As long as you don't miss one fully, I feel like everything's fine in flying.
Yeah. Again, Dean taking his time. Rather wants to adjust once or twice than accidentally miss a ring. Just absolutely fair.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good call. I think Beaver is going pretty much full speed through those rings.
He is, yeah.
Which I guess nothing else is what we expected, so...
No.
Should be close to being done on the final turn. Probably not gonna go into the secret room, nope. Nobody does that, I wonder why.
Very disappointing, even with the people card on screen, and right back to the Rubik's Cube.
20 points for Gryffindor.
That's some dedication.
You will find the option.
Obviously, the next step is can he solve the Rubik's Cube and play at the same time? I think that will be the next
Good day, Mr. Potter.
the next challenge for Beaver to do.
I guess it's like mouseless, you can maybe do it.
Yeah. Exiting flying at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
So slightly increase the gap there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Dean played it a lot safer, as we said, so... Actually, quite a good chunk though that he lost.
Back to 20 seconds exactly.
The pre-Flipendo gap is restored.
Yep.
But this trick is pretty decisive here, the Wingardium Leviosa multitask. I believe it's 40 seconds that you can save over someone who doesn't get it.
Great, Harry. I'm sure Professor Flitwick would
Yeah, and I
give
think
you 5
both
house
of
points
them
for
should
that
be
charm.
fairly
Practice makes
confident
perfect,
with
So give it
with
another
that.
go.
Dean once again playing it quite safe with the spell drawing, gets a 75, which I think gives you the slightly longer voice lines.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the voice lines work, but let's just say it does.
Yeah, I seem to recall something round about anything over 70.
See.
It's longer, but I could be wrong.
I know that you don't want to get 100% in like Hundo runs. You want to get like between 95 and 99 because
Yeah.
apparently those are really long. Yeah, there goes Beaver. Actually goes for the super jump then. I wonder if he's gonna buffer it. Because he is on on US, which enables the buffering.
I wonder if the main reason is because this gives him a couple of more cutscenes to spend with the Rubik's Cube.
Maybe.
One more cutscene.
Oh, or he just gets it. Okay, sure.
Wow. That's frame perfect, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, that was very nice. I'll never doubt his strats again.
And Dean, I kind of missed whether he was actually setting up or whether he tried the super jump there, but
Yeah, I missed it as well. Well, the good news is he didn't softlock, which can also happen on that trick, so not too bad. But it is 40 seconds lost on Beaver.
Yeah.
First year, first Potter. 5 points for Gryffindor. Let's continue.
Kind of cool to see the difference. Wait, did Beaver fail it? He failed the actual
no
part. I just realized, because usually he's supposed to be in the next room already. He missed the trigger, I think.
Oh no!
Well, that's... Oh wait, no, he is in that room though.
Oh, is he?
I'm confused.
Oh no, it looks...
That's certainly not how that's
fine.
supposed to look.
I am very confused. But I suppose as long as Beaver knows what he's doing.
As long as he doesn't softlock, I guess that's something. So he hit the trigger, got to the next room, but couldn't find the block. I see. Couldn't blind cast on the Wingardium block. Oh, fails the pot jump as well.
Pot jump. That makes me very happy to see that someone at that level also fails pot jump. The Wingardium pot jump.
It happens sometimes. Second try block clip though, that's not too bad at all. That one can be quite a pain. Let's see how Dino's gonna do. Gets to the pot jump now, and he
flips it. Interesting.
I like it. It's the ultimate save strat again. It makes it a lot easier.
It does make it a lot easier, but obviously it also makes it a one chance.
True, yeah.
So if you then fail it, that's it. You can't go back.
Beaver dying on the gnome boost, which is not too bad because it's right next to the safe book.
Yeah. Dean struggling with the block clip is going for the glitchless route.
Gotta cut your losses sometimes, I guess. Also means we're not gonna... Oh, yeah, Beaver wanted to go for that. We talked about it, and I love this strat. Oh, shame.
Oh, was that to hit the trigger?
Essentially, you want to jump off the block, like bop off the block in midair, and then make it to the platform. I hope he goes for it again. He has the lead.
Yeah, he does have the time.
It's a really cool strat. And I've seen him do it like a lot of times, so he can definitely pull it off. Ah, he doesn't though. Fair enough.
Dean setting up the gnome boost in the meantime, and misses it.
Okay, good. I was a bit worried the gnome would be too close already, but nope.
Oh no, Dean, no!
Did he take fall damage? And then, like, here he walked back, or did he just walk off?
I think he just walked off.
Oh.
I think he just didn't realize he was on the... Oh, Dean! Oh, man. That is very unfortunate.
That's quite brutal. Everything that can go wrong on this boost does go wrong right now.
Really struggled with that. That is very unfortunate. Meanwhile, Beaver is setting up the... sending Fred and George into orbit. Well, setting off the chain of multitasks. That is second floor landing.
Looks like he did not quite get it though, so he has to go for Neville skip. And has to wait until Peeves leaves the camera alone, first of all.
Meanwhile, Dean
Oh.
exits Wingardium.
Yep.
And
And
come on, Dean. We need a clean second floor landing now.
he has a good chance to catch up here. Like, this level is an insane snowball level. So, if he gets this well now, I think he might even... it might go even, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think he was close to a minute behind exiting Wingardium, but obviously second floor landing hasn't gone quite how Beaver wanted it to go, but Dean also struggling with the clip, gets it now.
Pretty good, I think. Like, third try. Beaver goes for the super old school armor stand super jump.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. I don't know if we've seen that one at all this tournament.
I suppose it gets a first try.
Of course he does, and backwards. But I think Dean got the thing, right?
Harry,
oh, did
over
he?
here.
No, he did not.
No,
Never mind.
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid.
Oh, well.
Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course. Can't
He's
believe
probably not gonna lose too much time. It depends on what he chooses to do for Malfoy skip.
Yeah.
At the entrance to the greenhouse, waiting for you. Drop round for tea later.
I suppose the
after your
only
lessons.
other backup would be the glitcher strat, right? If you not go for the armor stand boost.
Yeah. I mean, you can do this super jump off the safe book as well on US. It's just like, I think it's a bit different. I'm not sure, but it's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
doable. But he
So Dean
decides to go to glitchless.
Dean actually showing off neutral jump. We talked about before with Nikki in the previous match. So Dean's going to show it off. So normally you're not supposed to jump over the line, but by just jumping at the end of the carpet and letting go of all inputs, Harry should just travel over the line and into the trigger. Leave the castle. There we go. Beautifully executed.
Very nice, and is now also outside. Yeah, I don't know how much this is in time, but it's not insurmountable still.
No, it's still it still can swing one way or the other.
They're like one enter incendio apart.
Welcome,
Yeah.
class. I
Beaver
am
entering, and I
Professor
think it was a
Sprout.
2101.
Today we'll learn the Incendio spell,
And
which
right
is
back to
useful
the
against
Rubik's
all
Cube.
manner of
Who needs to
dangerous
learn
plants.
Incendio if you can solve Rubik's Cubes instead?
Observe the correct
Way more fun.
Incendio symbol. Hold down
I
the
mean, it
mouse
is
button
Incendio
and
though. It
follow
is,
the
yeah,
button.
arguably
Then
the
press
best spell
the
of them all. Who doesn't want to set things on fire?
That is very true. Ooh, that was a nice 75. That spell is like really weird with percentage. You get so much really easily.
First year wizard, Mr. Potter.
I still
5
stand
points
by
to Gryffindor.
the fact that
continue with the
I
lesson,
believe
Mr.
this is
Potter.
the hardest of all the spell drawings, especially in Hundo.
Yeah, and 100% I can see it. It has like a lot of turns and
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
not Incendio.
Dean struggling a bit with the snail boost there.
Oh,
Oh,
he had
goes
it,
off
but
the
he
wrong
dropped.
side.
Yeah. It's not what you want to see.
Now it's time for the Incendio challenge.
He gets it now.
Through the
I
doors, Mr.
hope.
Potter.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll watch you from the balcony.
Interesting angle to boost off, but as long as it works.
And decides to double back and go for the safe book.
You may cast Incendio
Yeah, that
on
health
them,
is a
but step
little
back
bit,
to avoid their needles.
little bit worrying.
To be fair, that's good game knowledge knowing that safe book exists because we rarely see that anywhere.
Yeah. But gets the boost.
Yeah, it's making his way to Incendio. I believe it is, unfortunately, like almost 3 minutes though, 250 or so.
150, I think. Beaver was at 2101. So Dean was at 22.
Oh yeah, 2101, true.
Yeah, just over a minute and 45. So the lead for Beaver has increased.
That's not too bad actually. Still, not as bad as my initial maths.
No, and again, one mistake in Filch 2, and it's all even.
We have seen Beaver make mistakes this run, so not immune to them, but has done a pretty good Incendio so far.
Yeah.
Oh, struggles with the switch now, I had to say it.
The commentary curse is real once again.
God, he's almost dying to the gnomes.
Oh god. Really struggles with that switch.
There he goes. I hope he has enough health. I think he's like on 1.
Oh.
No? Now he's on 1, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, that was incredibly close.
And the really, really good thing about HP1 is whenever you either hit a safe loop or load, your health gets automatically refilled to half, no matter where you are.
Yeah, that came in clutch there. Otherwise, this room could have been annoying, but yeah. Let's see, Beaver at the multitask room, which probably the easiest multitask in the game. Just gotta turn quick enough. There he goes.
Yeah, gets it.
It's interesting because Dean is at the other multitask, which he doesn't go for. Interesting.
Oh yeah, didn't even attempt to set it up.
Might be the glitchless instincts kicking in.
Possibly. That being said, I think it's been a while since Dean's actually done any glitchless runs.
May still be there, the muscle memory.
Yes, never leaves you. Gets a clean boost there. Let's see if he's got more luck with the gnomes than Beaver did.
It's hard to have less luck with them, so...
That is true.
Let's see.
Struggles a little bit as well.
There you go.
Gets a second try though.
That's not bad at all, and that's a bit of time save, I think, regardless.
Yeah, and apparently Beaver's finished the second Rubik's Cube. We must have missed that in all the excitement.
The second one was quick.
Not quite sure where they started the third one though.
Oh, and smooth exit of Abology and skip outside. Very nicely done. And now Beaver has a lot of time, so I would expect him to finish the third one.
I would expect to be at least an entire Rubik's Cube to be solved by the time that we enter Forest Edge, because yeah, it's a lot of cutscenes. It's about 2.5 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, and then like a little bit of Malfoy chase in between, but it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Think you can catch me? Come on then, Potter. Give me back Neville's Remember-All, Malfoy. You want the Remember-All back? See if you can catch it.
Struggling a... Oh.
Interesting.
Sure what's happening there? He's struggling a little bit with the boost.
Yeah, he didn't quite make it up. That one also doesn't quite make it up, but at least a bit further in. Does not seem to be very happy with that, obviously.
I also completely missed that Beaver has managed to damage Malfoy's broomstick, and it's just right back to the Rubik's Cube. I looked at his webcam, I saw him solving a Rubik's Cube, I looked at Dean, I looked back, and Malfoy was beaten and the Rubik's Cube is still being solved.
Harry. I'll be able to find my toad now.
It's just such a quick flying section. It's barely noticeable.
Absolutely.
Curious though to see what strat Beaver's gonna go for in Forest Edge, because the Superman is kind of cool, but
I would expect. I'm assuming he knows that he's got a very comfortable lead here, so I would expect him to try and show off Superman boost.
I do not approve of your chasing
Hope so.
Malfoy about.
Just a cool strat.
I'll admit you have
It is.
remarkable talent on a broomstick.
Dean's struggling a little bit with Hagrid's skip.
First-year
Interesting, has a setup for it, it looks like a visual one, and gets it now, so
Might get it now.
that rule. Harry, Gryffindor's first Quidditch match of the
Big
year is
Sag
later
though.
this
Why would
afternoon
anyone want to
against the
skip any of the
formidable
cutscenes
Slytherin
that
team.
involve
See you then.
the glorious Hagrid?
The best character.
Absolutely. Even though this is obviously his imposter English counterpart, not the original Norwegian Gigrid.
True. Sadly, everything in English. No
Yeah,
Rumpudunk. Oh, yep, Beaver goes for it.
Setting up.
And that looks good, I think. Oh no, a bit too far to the left. Bit over. Oh, well, it's still decent.
Yeah. That was a very good Superman boost. Harry in the traditional Michael Jackson-inspired smooth criminal pose.
Come along then. I've something to
I gotta say, I was a bit surprised that landed him there. It looked like way further left, but hey, what do I know about this game? So it worked.
Word travels fast round Hogwarts.
Dean doesn't look too happy with his performance.
Yeah, it's obviously it sucks. You're not even halfway done with the run, and you're 2 minutes behind. It's not a good feeling.
No, definitely not.
Now I can show you what I wanted to talk to you about.
We'll see. That's still very early, even though we have the best segment coming up, of course.
But it's our secret,
where they both gonna do nothing for 2 minutes.
Yes. So more chances for even more Rubik's Cubes to be
Yep.
solved.
That last burst of heat to make it hatch. Harry, can you fetch me some fire seeds? I grow them in caves out in the
Yeah, the
garden.
mid game is very cutscene heavy. It's quite insane.
As many fire seeds as you can find.
Interestingly enough, with all the cutscene that this mid game has, there's not much plot happening.
Yeah, that's very true.
They still have to crunch the entire plot in that one cutscene after Filch 2, where they just go, by the way, they found out about the Philosopher's Stone, now let's go and get it.
Who needs plot anyways when you can look at pics for 2 minutes?
That is very true.
Well, Beaver though will have the Doxy being an annoyance.
So he can't solve Rubik. That's actually surprising. I would have thought he would have just played safe, killed the Doxies, and solved more Rubik's Cubes, but he got the safe spot.
Because yeah, this thing exists, so he has all the time in the world.
Dean's gonna go for the slightly safer boost here, which gets it first try. Plays it nice and safe, which I think is probably the right call at this point. You don't want to fall further behind by risking too much. You just want to play consistent and safe and just get stuff first try.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially because there's still a lot of time to come back, so you can risk it in the end when you're still behind, but
yeah,
play it a bit safer at the moment.
Beaver's also moved on to smaller Rubik's Cubes now, so we're expecting him to solve more and faster.
I hope he's not gonna run out. Well, that's one done.
Solved.
Not bad.
Is that the third one overall?
I believe so.
Is he already on the fourth one?
Not entirely sure. Wasn't like supposed to cast esports and cubing today, but I mean, I'll take it. It's new experiences today.
Yeah, with all the research that we did for this, we didn't do research into Rubik's Cube solving, so our commentary on that matter might be slightly less professional.
Yeah, all we can say is that he turned all the sides so they have the same color. That's how far my analysis goes.
I think there was another one solved, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
There was definitely colors in the right spot. Meanwhile,
And right back to it. Meanwhile, Dino is at the boost.
Yeah.
And I think he gets that very well. Let's see where the Doxy is. Looks to be stuck, so 2 minutes of doing nothing for him.
Which also showed us that Beaver is more or less exactly 2 minutes ahead, because he exited that state just as Dino was about to enter it.
Up you come, my beauty.
Yeah, absolutely, Aviana. We will do our research, and by next weekend, all of the commentators will be expert Rubik's Cube solvers, at least the ones that need to commentate Beaver's matches.
Yeah, for sure. It's extra homework.
We better give Norbert his first feed soon.
Dino just on his phone. This part is just riveting. It's great.
Looked for a second like he was just meditating there. I quite like that. He looked very, very peaceful, very zen there for a second. Just
It is a very zen segment. Very nice ambient sound. It's very green.
The Quidditch pitch has 3 goals at each end. The chasers throw the
But we
ball
have made it to Quidditch on Beaver's end, so we have stuff happening very soon.
Watch out for the bludgers.
After Lee Jordan explains the Quidditch rules for, I think, only Harry.
2 beaters of each team try to keep them away. Team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find
And then we play Quidditch for 5 seconds, and then we're done.
If that was another cube solved for Beaver, so. And that's a cube solved for Dean as well.
He just did it, just like that. That's pretty amazing.
The Giga Chat move of Dean.
I thought he's just kind of chilling, but he was like highly working on the cube.
He was. Renee was right all along. He was solving a digital Rubik's Cube.
That's great. And yeah, Beaver is done with Quidditch. As a side note, during this Rubik's Cube competition, he has made it out. And that means we get towards Lumos, which is, I would say, a bit of a harder level again.
Yeah, it definitely. First of all, entering Lumos again. As a Dean solved another Rubik's Cube. Let's go.
Just PNG. I'm not sure. Let's say it's not.
Definitely not. Definitely a real cube.
I
But yeah,
I feel like there's cheating going on.
We have seen people struggle with the two major skips going into Lumos. So again, it's not as free as some people may make it look.
10 by 10, dang. Crazy how quickly he solved that as well.
Yeah, I'm with Gary. I don't know how people solve Rubik's Cubes. I've attempted it once or twice and I'm hopeless with them.
I mean, this race is a good tutorial. Both sides going hard with it, so just copy what they do, I guess.
Beaver making the run valid.
Please stop that guy. Has been talked to.
Very good.
And let's see if the clips go as smooth as the cubes. It's that people have struggled with those, and they can be quite annoying, even if you think you're in the correct spot. Oh, very nice.
Beautiful. He makes it look so easy.
Yeah, and he has his like own little setup for this one, which I don't think anybody else uses, and I guess this shows why. I mean, what? Yeah, he's struggling with that one.
There we go, gets it now.
Not the worst, but definitely not the smoothest.
But who cares? It's all about the cubes anyways.
Agreed. That's
So
the
just
main
as a
competition.
just as a quick time check, he entered Lumos at 37:13. I think it was 37:15, around about that.
Yeah, that is still gonna be quite far ahead.
Yes.
Obviously, it hasn't changed much during the cutscenes we've watched.
Yeah. There wasn't much opportunity for Dean to catch up in the last couple of splits. Goes for the super jump. Wow.
And that's the third super jump he got this run, just first try. That's insane. And I think, I mean, he can still get one at the troll, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah.
Still a couple super jump opportunities left.
Yeah. I really hope he's going for the super jump right at the end.
Oh yeah, that one's really cool. And he's been consistent at them, so
Yeah. It's just a great one to watch. No, Dean, please stop that guy.
Did he not
Invalid.
Ooh. More cheating. But we'll see how his clips go. That's always the interesting part. It's on his way there now.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be quite consistent with it. Yeah, there we
Nice.
go.
The backwards one as well. That
Easy.
one's so cool. And if he gets this quickly, I think that's some time save again. So
Very smooth. Oh, no. Don't join the students. There we go.
Good thing you can make it out of there. You don't just get stuck. But that was a good Antalumos. I think he saved probably like 10 seconds or so on Beaver on that.
Yeah, that was 39.24. So I think Beaver was it a 37? I forgot my own numbers.
Like a low 37, I think.
Yeah, so still in the 2-minute mark. That Beaver is ahead.
Oh, he does go for the Doxy boost, which is always. I mean, I find it hard. We'll see. Oh, that barely made it. I'm not sure how he was even standing there. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way that just worked.
Wow!
How?
Jesus. Absolutely insane.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Absolutely insane. Beaver is on fire.
Yep. That's the strong showing.
Yeah, hitting that trigger to end the level from that spot, from that far away.
I am your potions teacher.
That is
today.
Quite something.
You will learn how to
Usually people go to the left into the window and
yeah,
you're like way closer and have a way better and bigger angle.
yeah.
So that was a snipe and a half.
That was probably as close to a 360 no scope as you can get in Harry Potter speedrunning.
Potter, go to the dungeon.
It's our speedrunning community's equivalent, I would say.
Absolutely.
You could make MLG montages of that, I think.
Be quick about it, or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now be gone, and don't come back without the ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely, Gad. He had the confidence as well. Like, he knew he hit that.
That must be Disney.
See what cool strats he has in dungeons now. Maybe there's some old stuff he could show off.
I wonder if Snape tricked me.
Takes the safe book, which I think is very wise because you can softbook on this boost. Ooh. Very nice.
What a Marnie told me.
Dino with some issues on the Lumos Cloud boost.
Doesn't seem to be getting the angle quite right there.
That should be good.
Good, yeah.
As long as he doesn't overboost, he does not.
Yeah, perfect.
That was still absolutely solid. Just lost like one cycle of the cloud, I think.
And yeah, he's going as expected. He's going for the safer strat.
It's not even like that much slower. It seems like it would be. Well, it's slower than what Beaver did, but not than the normal strat, I'd say.
No. For the compared to how mere mortals play this game, it's not that much slower.
It's the bloody Baron.
Gets it. Very nice. And
Yep. Might be a bit high. Yep.
oh. There we go, and hits the trigger. Very good.
Out of Lumos is always a relief in a run. Can go wrong, like a lot can go wrong in that level. Yeah, Beaver at this point he's an entire dungeon A ahead, so
yeah, so let's see what Dungeon B has in store. In store for them. Oh, Beaver going for the block clip. And gets it. Very nice.
Wow. I mean, that used to be the strat for the longest time, so... Oh, and then he does that. Oh no.
Well, his luck had to run out at some point.
That's true. That was a little bit unfortunate, but thankfully doesn't matter too much because he just got the save or the loading screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the worst boost to fail.
Yeah, that's definitely worse ones.
Interesting that he still goes for the elevator platform rather than for what especially what we've seen Artful do before and boost up to the next floor.
Yeah, yeah, we've seen multiple people I think do that today, and
yeah,
I guess it's just not a strat he's confident with. Very nice boost as well, not even landing on the chest, but like right in front of it. So he doesn't even have to walk off. And skips the safe book with the hyper jump, which I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Is he gonna go for the super jump at the end of potions?
Hopefully. Does not get this one for once.
Must be dissonant.
Gets that one. Very nice.
Late again, you lazy boy.
Oh, that's still 4 and 5 frame perfect trick.
I see you've collected a few challenge stars.
Insane, absolutely
but I'm afraid
insane.
They have no value in my classroom.
Yeah, it's a very impressive run so far. I actually wonder what has been the fastest run of the tournament. Is anyone tracking that?
I believe it was Floor with a 108. I want to say.
Wow. Yeah.
Harry, a huge troll is on the rampage.
That's like with intro or without intro?
Without intro.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah, it's a time that I think is probably impressive to everyone except for Flo himself, who most likely wanted to be a lot faster.
It would be like a 110.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very solid time. But obviously his PB is 4 minutes faster, so he's probably not happy with it, but
yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Harry, what's that smell?
Yeah, I mean, if we would end up seeing a 105 or even a 104, that would be insane.
Yeah, that would be actually mental.
Yeah, exactly. Flo was on a low 107 pace, but died to Voldemort.
Oh dang. I mean, I'm curious to what Beaver is gonna get here because he had some issues with like in Wingardium and then the death in dungeons, so it's probably not gonna quite be a top time, but probably quite good still so far.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dean leaving Dungeon A, entering Dungeon B.
See if the boost goes better than it did for Beaver.
Struggles a bit with getting the ledge grab. Gets it now.
Oh, he does the
manual
manual.
boost. Yeah.
Interesting. I guess it helps so you can count the boost, but he doesn't make it.
Yeah, Dean's taught me the manual boost as well, because Dean's been teaching me any percent. I think he does 8 boosts. It's normally his setup, depending on when he starts. Oh, misses it again. That was just one.
I counted 8 as well.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah. I think he might have started boosting a little bit too early then.
Maybe.
There we go, gets it now.
Very nice. That is one hell of an annoying boost.
Yeah, it's been the bane of a lot of people's lives over the last 2 days, that boost.
Yeah, a lot of runs have been decided, a lot of races, I guess.
Beaver sniping all the debris out of the troll's hand before he even has a chance to throw it.
That troll must be so confused. Yeah, this boss fight, unfortunately, not the greatest boss fight of all time, but gotta get past it. What can you do? And Dino also got past the final, somewhat difficult part of potions, so he will be out of dungeon soon. But again, I think losing time on Beaver, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the gap is slowly but surely, unfortunately, going wider and wider for Dean.
Yeah. Gonna be very hard to somehow come back from this.
Yeah. But obviously, even whoever loses this will not be the end for them in the tournament. They'll just move down into the losers bracket and then have another chance to redeem themselves over the next 2 weekends.
Yeah, that's the good news, exactly. Who are they gonna play in the losers bracket, actually? Do you know?
Let me have
Thanks for saving me.
quick look.
Is he dead?
I think he's just been knocked out.
Come on, let's get out of here.
That's, it's potentially interesting, obviously, for both of them, but
Exhausted from their encounter with the troll,
we'll see.
Ron and Hermione return to the Gryffindor common
They are facing Browley.
Oh, interesting.
Harry
That could be a good matchup.
the troll to distract everyone so that they could get
And the winner plays Artful. Oh, that's also gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a banger.
especially since Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
Yeah, and if things stay as they are right now, if Beaver does win this and then goes ahead, I think Beaver versus Artful would be a very, very, very interesting match.
I believe their PBs are very close to each other.
And also having definitely two favorites of the tournament facing each other fairly early on. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, technically it would be Beaver's second match, but I mean, we can't forget that he has a high seed, so he got a bye into out of the first round. So it is the third round, which I guess is reasonable for some top matches.
That is true.
But we are not there yet. We're still on this match, and Dino is on Troll. Meanwhile, Beaver is done with Quidditch. Just a Troll behind. Doesn't feel that bad anymore. Oh, crazy how long that level is.
Yeah. There's always a lot of... It seems like an easy level, but you can very easily fall through the floor, unfortunately, in Troll, as I think we've all got experience with.
Very fun when that happens.
Your father left this in my possession, Harry read. Use it well.
But yeah, Beaver about to enter what I suppose we can class as the end game, or the beginning of the end game. Filch 1 and Filch 2.
For the climb up the tower. Be careful, Harry, said Hermione.
Yep. And this is where the difficulty picks up again.
Yeah, absolutely. I still stand by what I said in the match before. I do believe that Filch is more or less the final boss of this game. Like, especially Filch 2, I think is a lot harder than the actual end game.
Yeah, if you go ahead out of Filch 2, you have a very good spot to win.
Yeah, but Filch can and has killed, I think, a lot of runs for a lot of people.
Yeah. And not just in this tournament, but since the beginning of HP1 speedrunning, I think.
Yes.
We'll see. Beaver, first room is never a problem, but then it starts, kind of. Dino is still at the troll fight as well. Takes dreadfully long, of course, but so far without hit on Ron, which is what matters.
Yeah, you really don't want those 10 seconds of free time loss.
It also depends on like where in the animation Ron is. It doesn't always have to be 10 seconds, but it's like up to 10 seconds.
Oh, right. And Beaver also grabbing the save book before entering room 3. Interestingly going for that switch first.
Now, how can I get up
Personally, I like to tilt the bookcase first.
Yeah, because now it feels like scary if Filch sees you, but
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't.
And I don't think it loses too much as well, because you need to do the setup anyways.
Yeah, you gotta cast on it eventually, so when you do it doesn't seem to matter.
Personal preference, I
guess, yeah.
suppose.
If you like the thrill, then you do the beaver way.
Yeah, and yeah, cleanly gets through what I think is definitely the scariest part of that third room.
Yeah.
That drop down there.
From now on, Filch 1 is fairly chill. At least Filch is chill. Yeah, there's still kick jump that you can fail.
Yeah.
If he goes for it.
I would expect him to.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah.
And then I guess you can fail the final boost up the tower. I mean, I've done that.
Yeah. Gets very clean jumps around that corner as well. That jump is a lot harder than he makes it look.
Yeah, that collision is very big.
Yeah.
Second try with the sliding ledge grab, which is perfectly fine. And now, well, he didn't go for the gargoyle, so I guess he goes for the kick jump.
And he does the setup with the boost. Let's see if he gets it.
Very nice.
Not a problem at all.
I think he had to correct a bit in midair. Like I think I saw him tap right once, which made it look very scary.
Doesn't even bother with the save bug.
Yeah, you shouldn't be failing this. It's pretty easy of a boost.
Yeah. In glitchless, I can definitely see people, especially in a tournament setting, going for that save bug.
Oh, for sure.
But any percent, that boost makes it a lot easier. And he's back to the Rubik's Cube. I lost track of how many Rubik's Cubes he's solved
from the tower and return him to Romania.
I mean, apparently still not all of them, so... Except if you just re-scrambled them, I guess.
Now, I'm really hoping that the Rubik's Cubes, the way he solves them in the end, they'll form some kind of art piece. Let's say HP1 bad game.
I mean, that would be very impressive. I gotta say.
Aha! I've heard you for sure this time. Quick,
oh, he re-scrambles them. I see. Fair. So he's probably on round 2 then of all of his cubes.
Probably.
You'll not get past me now.
Meanwhile, Dean has also arrived at Filch. Just about to enter the second room.
He seemed to be very upset about something there. I'm not sure what it was.
I wonder whether he forgot about holding backwards into that cutscene.
That could be.
That cutscene looked very slow.
It did.
Yeah, HP1 is an interesting game in that regard. If people are not aware, like holding backwards in certain cutscenes does speed them up significantly. Predominantly when there's some kind of big camera move happening in the cutscene.
Yeah, so you can either just...
Oh, and he gets caught! No!
He didn't walk around Filch, like, fast enough. Or not wide enough, rather.
Yeah, and didn't grab that safe book.
Yeah, you never grab that. Like, the second room is rarely an issue, but sometimes he just kind of snipes you.
Yeah. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, this time loss is getting a bit out of hand here for Dino, unfortunately.
Meanwhile, Beaver, I'm assuming, got a clean library jump.
He did.
Slightly missed there. As expected. Did he get the boost, or did he just get the glitches
Next
one?
game I didn't see. I just saw the jump around the corner.
Oh, okay.
But it was quick, so I don't know. Either way, he got it very quickly.
Yeah.
Right through the glass and reached them. He was startled.
I think that was 5. I think that's all 5 solved.
Slowly about.
Or is he going for more? I believe Beaver's going for more cubes.
Of course, he has like a long cut.
Oh god, there's more.
He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less.
And now Dino. Yeah. Oh, now he took it too wide. Wanted to make it too safe, but it's not too bad. At least you just have to wait and it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Just get out of that room, grab the safe book, move on.
Adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what?
Yep, he grabs that one, which is a good move.
Yeah, and Dean is going for that bookcase.
Mm-hmm.
Sets that up first.
Filthy whelps gave us the slip.
It also gives you more time at the door, I guess, because Filch is like patrolling somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely making it a little bit safer.
That looked really scary in the cutscene, though. Filch just sprinting towards Harry. Good to know where his pathing leads him.
Yeah. Beaver is about to enter the final big room of Filch.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for the safe book.
I think it's a good move. Like, I guess that's kind of the only way he could have lost this race still, if he gets caught at the very end. And I don't think he got any other save in this level.
I don't, not that I've seen, no.
Yeah.
He makes an awful racket.
So that would have been like the one out how he loses. So it makes sense that he takes it for extra safety.
Dean playing that room safe. Oh, but I'm missing the cycle with that ledge grab. That is unfortunate. So I has to wait for Filch to now move away from the door.
That's some people spin instead. People juice, whatever it's called.
Interestingly, Filch is physically not allowed to enter that room as well. So even if he chases you, he will stop at the door. His coding forbids him of entering that space.
Yeah, it's very interesting coding. I guess he probably got stuck behind the door or something in testing when he was chasing Harry there.
Yeah.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
They just don't let him enter at all. But it's the same in the room Beaver's in. Like the side rooms, they also don't go in. I think they chase you in though, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually not the same.
In that room, they are allowed to, I believe, enter all of the areas.
Yeah, they can also see you sometimes, but if you just cast.
Yeah.
So, kind of tricky rooms. Beaver though is done with it and did the multitask. Let's see if he does the back walk as well. I did not see him in the back, so I'm not sure if he went for it. No, he did not.
No.
Just takes it safe. Lures Aragog, Mrs. Norris away.
Oh my god.
And he's fine.
Yeah, Rubik's Cube seemed to have taken priority over multitask, and I mean he knows he's got the lead.
Yeah, there's no need to risk it now.
No, he knows he's very, very comfortably ahead.
Yep. Yeah, Dino now only done with Filch 1, so the entirety of Filch 2 behind, that's like 7 minutes or so, maybe 8. It's a lot.
Depends how well it goes. And Beaver exiting Filch 2 at a 1:01:42.
Yeah, Dino might not even be able to finish here because he's not within the 5 minutes anymore.
No.
But again, the good news is it won't be his last showing, so we'll see him again next weekend.
Yeah. If he loses here, he will face off against Browley next weekend in the losers bracket.
Yeah.
So still has a chance to further advance in the tournament and make his way back.
Down the forbidden corridor, being guarded by whatever it was that had growled at them.
Meanwhile, while plot is happening on Beaver's end, more
Snape's
Rubik's
been
Cube
acting
solving
very
is also
suspicious
happening.
He may be planning to steal the Sorcerer's
What else
Stone.
did we expect?
There's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore's
And
around.
Dino goes for the safer approach for this one.
ago for the Minister of
Once
Magic
around the bookshelf.
That must mean that tonight's the night. Let's go!
Too much went wrong this run to do the risky plays, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about Filch? He's always watching the Forbidden Corridor.
We'll just have to take our chances then.
Still, this room can be a problem sometimes for runners. The Nick skip timing is not super easy.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight.
See,
struggles a bit.
Come on, let's go.
Does line it up well, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, and gets it second try. Not bad. Beaver getting... Oh, the frogs. I was about to say, but yeah, he just got the frogs. It's interesting. I've seen him do that in like actual runs as well. It's not just a tournament
right.
spread for him. I'm not sure why, but I guess he can just tank the damage in Fluffy better. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think this is where the growling has been coming from.
Yeah, I suppose it is the last frog that you get before
Hear that?
before
we should go
well
in
after
there.
potion skip.
But we've got to stop Snape.
Yeah, the last one for a while.
Yeah.
Go on, Harry.
So if you
Right
go in
behind
with lower health or with half health, and you have a little bit of an unfortunate encounter with the keys or with the devil's snare.
But you do get half health anyways, right? After the load. So
No, yes, you're right. Yeah, that is true.
maybe he just dodges the damage completely, so he has like a full health bar at the end. Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, so he doesn't need to bother with collecting the frogs. Well, no, you can't collect frogs, I suppose, before Voldy, because I'm assuming he's gonna go for the boost for the skip. Yeah, so this is literally his last chance to get his health back up. Oh, he's moved on to more elaborate cubes as well.
No, I don't. Right. See you in a minute.
That's an interesting one.
I hope.
Don't know if you still call that a cube, to be honest.
That is true. I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah, I mean, no idea.
Come on, Harry.
That's kind of weird that the late game is also like the trials are also mostly cutscenes, but I guess we just beat them quickly.
Yes. Yeah.
They are fairly easy overall.
It's a devil's snare. Next time I'm going to pay more attention in herbology. Help! It's a devil's snare.
Dino, so
Try not to get too close to those tentacles.
going in the mirror.
Incendio. Incendio. Incendio.
Mhm.
Incendio.
I don't know why he opened that, but why not? To be fair, there could be a frog in that chest, so could have went in and gotten the frog. I don't know. I think he just miscast it on accident.
Harry. That was close, Harry. This way, Harry.
Beaver is at the last flying segment, which is also a pretty quick one usually if he doesn't completely bottle it.
Good luck, Harry.
Yeah, especially the fact that he's playing on the US and not on EU also means that he can't get random damage slides if one of the keys hit you.
Wait, that happens during Quidditch?
Yes, if the blood just hit you,
Wow.
I believe you can get those.
Oh, that's how they happen.
those
Interesting.
slides. I believe so. Yes. I could be wrong, but I always, whenever it happened to me, I always thought it was connected with a bludger hit, and same with the keys.
Yeah, that would make sense. Just yeah, interesting. But he got through well, as we expected.
It's now in the final, the official final level of the game. The final load has happened.
Oh yeah, actually no, is that true?
Oh
Isn't
no,
there
oh,
one
no,
after
no,
that?
it's chess. It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I was getting ahead of myself. I thought for a second he was after. He's going for
The super jump
super
is
jump.
I think he's the only one who's ever done that strat and who's still doing it. It's kind of cool. So I think he's gonna go for it until he gets it.
He's got the time, so
Yep.
by all means. Oh, wow.
That I know is his actual any percent strat. So
Wow.
I don't think it's better, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't think it's better. But he didn't learn the other one, so swag strat it is.
Yeah, it is definitely the more stylish one of the two.
I guess if you do get it first try, it's technically faster.
Yeah.
But also, Dino is done with Filch, so getting to the late game pretty smooth. Filch too. Didn't risk too much, but also wasn't too scary.
Yeah. Yeah, played it very safe, which absolutely the right call to make at this point. And yeah, it is
Come on, let's go.
close to 8 minutes, unfortunately, that he is behind now.
Yeah.
So unless there is a major upset.
Would have to be a lot of deaths at Voldemort at this point.
Yes.
Looks like you have to choose the
A
right
lot of
potion.
Rubik's Cube
Be careful,
distraction.
Harry. It could be poison.
Now, is Beaver going for the super jump? I hope it looks like... no, he's
not.
I
Nope.
thought for a second he was setting up. That's a shame.
I guess he's done enough super jumps this run. He just wants to finish. Final boss fight arena for him.
Of course, to set up the
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter. I suppose you were
option where
expecting someone
you
else.
move the block all the
Well,
way
it's me,
towards Quirrell
scared,
rather than
stuttering
boosting all the way
Professor
from the
Quirrell.
back.
You're far too inquisitive.
Yeah, that's a
to
cool
remain
boost as
among the
well.
living.
But I think this is the most, or the more common one, I think,
Yeah.
this version. And it is always unfortunate when he starts with Avada Kedavra. Those are the annoying segments.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, interesting. I don't feel like he meant
Oh.
to climb that, but he just
Yeah.
goes for it. Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know whether that was intentional or not, but that was... If it was not intentional, then that was one hell of a save.
Yeah. It didn't look super intentional, but it's Beaver, so I don't know.
And gets a clean boost there. Struggles to find the trigger a little bit. There we go, got it now.
That was a cool way to skip that cutscene. Or to do that fight in general.
Yeah.
Now he only has to push a couple more columns over, and yeah, he has a pretty good first showing in this tournament, I think.
Yeah. And does have the advantage of actually going into Voldemort with quite full of health bar, so he can tank a few hits.
Yeah.
In the second phase if he wants to. Save a little bit more time. But yeah, very solid showing of Beaver. That's gonna be like a high 111 or mid 111.
Yeah, I think that sounds about correct.
So again, that should be is that second fastest time actually?
I am the wrong person to ask, but I'm sure the chat knows.
I'm sure chat will have the answer for us.
It's definitely a very strong in the tournament setting. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, at the same time, also very strong performance of Dean. Like I believe he's still very much within his PB. I mean, his current PB is a 118, so minus 2 minutes would be a 116 here. So still playing on PB pace.
Yeah, for sure. He played fairly well, just a couple too many mistakes, and Beaver is obviously also very good. So
yes, and that is Beaver done with a 111.42. So big GGs.
GGs.
Advancing.
What happened down in the dungeons between
In the winners
yourself
bracket,
Professor
and Dean
Quirrell
unfortunately
is a
going in the
complete
losers
secret,
bracket.
So
I'm
naturally, the whole
assuming
school
we're gonna
knows.
let Dean finish.
The stone
I
had been
guess. I
destroyed.
mean, he's not within 5 minutes,
Remained
but
fearful that its loss would not prevent
sure.
Lord
He's about the
Voldemort's
same.
return.
I think he's about the same point that
Dumbledore
Vlad
nodded,
was before in
sharing his concern.
the match versus Artful.
It's the last match of the day, so
Yeah, we can let Dino finish. Okay, cool.
Slow Voldemort's
nothing
return.
bad would really come from
He
it.
may never regain his power
Right
at
now,
all.
the big question is, yeah, how many Rubik's cubes can Beaver solve
Harry
until
made his way
Dean's
down to the end
finished
of the
the
year feast
finished the
alone
game?
that night.
What how does he
Oh,
even have
Rubik's
like
shapes.
Rubik's? Yeah, like
To
how
celebrate
many
Slytherin
different
and
shapes are there
House
for
Cup.
Rubik's cube?
When Harry
I
entered,
really hope they're
there was
getting
a
more and more
sudden
elaborate
hush.
now.
He took a seat between
That's an
Ron and
interesting one as
Hermione,
well, though. That's
trying
like
to
not a
ignore
normal
the
one.
stares of the
Yeah,
other students.
cube with triangles.
The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment,
Seems incredibly difficult having to also think like not just solving a Rubik's Cube, but solving different forms of it. And I assume they all have different strats, so...
I am the wrong person to ask, but I would assume so as well, yeah.
I thought after this we're just Rubik's Cube experts.
That's very true. Dean's struggling a little bit with the keys. There we go, he's got it now. And are we gonna see Flying Harry in the cutscene?
Oh yeah, oh no, not quite. Zooms in too much. I think we hear him though, but I'm not sure whose audio is on stream right now.
Christmas or knocking out mountain trolls. He would never, ever.
And let's see how Dean's chess skip goes.
I would guess he's probably not gonna go for chess skip. I don't think he's learned it yet.
Yeah, I think at some point he said to me that he is learning it, but I don't know how the progress on that is. It looks like not quite there yet, so he just watches the cutscene.
Yeah, is locking Hermione out of the cutscene, I believe, which is always nice.
It's always funny.
It's up to you now, Harry. Harry,
there we
you
go.
have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move one square at a time.
A very good cutscene. I like the tower in the background.
Walk onto the board, Harry, to start the game. Do be careful.
Beaver's now moved on to Quidditch League.
Yep.
Must have been.
Hey, we might get to see. We might get to see an ILPB here in the Quidditch League. I'm not actually sure what the time for that is, but I'm pretty sure the world record is still held by Renee, who is one of the hosts of this tournament. So, a little fun fact on the side.
Yeah, you're correct. Renee's world record's currently 3 minutes 24.
Nice. That is very fast. For 7 matches, I believe.
I thought it was 4? Is it that many?
I thought it's like every house twice and then like one final. I guess no, it's probably not though. I think it's less. It might just be. It might be 4 actually. Oh no, it's 7. Okay, never mind.
Oh, it is 7. Interesting.
Oh, Dino going for those frogs. We talked about them. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good to see that. I thought it's more in there. Is it just 1?
I think it's 2. They just pop out really fast.
Okay. Didn't feel like it healed him much, but good enough, I guess. He should be good on health for the final boss fight.
Yeah, fingers crossed there will be no machine gun Quirrell.
Yeah, he can mess you up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Can mess your health up, more like it.
Yeah.
I suppose you were expecting someone else. Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Yeah, let's see. What does he start with? Flipendo or Avada Kedavra? What kind of Quirrell is he today? Ah, a good one.
Flipendo Quirrell, very good.
Nice. Yeah, that one's chill. Like, he barely attacks once. Oh.
Oh, he may have just changed his mind.
He's still only doing the slow ones, though, not the aggressive ones.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm surprised he actually got up there, but I think the ceiling is sloped, or like has a small slope in it, so he got pushed into the room. Sadly triggers the cutscene though, so no Voldemort cutscene skip.
I'm not sure what he was doing there for a second.
Admiring the architecture, I think. It's a nice room. I have to say, like, the HP1 level designers, they put a lot of work into like the ceiling and shapes in the rooms and stuff. It's really cool.
He has the stone.
Give me the.
Let me speak to him.
Also not. Is it German that has the additional voice line here?
Yeah.
Harry goes, "Wow!"
Yeah. Harry's very hyped about the stone in German.
As you would. As you would.
Of course. Also, I really like this Quidditch match, by the way. That Beaver's on. The one in, like, the twilight.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I think... Isn't there, like, a final that can be even darker, like at night? But the final match is RNG, so it doesn't always have to happen, yeah.
It is a very, very, very still decent looking game, and even bearing in mind that obviously we're looking at it at the moment on low graphics, even
True.
even on high graphics without any additional HD mods, I still think it's actually a very pretty looking game to this day.
Very nice lighting as well. Also, Dino is coming to the end and will get a sub 20, which is pretty solid as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
No, I think he's given it all he's got. I mean, it was Beaver as an opponent, so sometimes giving it everything that you can, unfortunately, isn't quite enough. But he's definitely put up a fight.
Actually, he might not get the sub 20. It's close, but
yeah, I think he's just gonna miss it.
Yeah, unfortunate, but still, it's
2010 maybe.
It's not a bad showing at all. So GG's to Dino as well for finishing 120.04.
Big GG's.
Very nice. And yeah, that was the final match, unfortunately. But we do have more next weekend. But I'll leave that to Renee.
Yeah.
Very fun one to watch. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
GG's.
Big GG's, guys.
GG's.
GG's, yeah.
I'm mad. I got the worst final in Quidditch League.
Yeah, the boring one.
Yeah, right?
Yep. But how many cubes have you solved? That's the big question on everyone's
okay.
mind.
I did 2 through 7 twice, so that's 12. Then I did 6 3x3s, it's 18. And then I did Mega Pyrrhus cubes at 21 total.
The mega what now?
Mega is this one.
Yeah.
The 12-sided one.
Yeah, but cool race. GG's to both.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you're both happy with the performance, even though, you know, obviously losing the...
No.
No.
So much went wrong. Like, but I was just convinced. I was just like persevering. I was just trying to get some of the tricks. Like, I was definitely getting the gnome boost in Wingardium. You know, it took me like 6 attempts to get it, but yeah.
I'm upset that I failed the thing in Wingardium, but I wasn't gonna try it a second time.
I was hoping you would, but it's understandable.
If it was like a later thing in the race and I had the lead that I had, sure, but he was already in the level, you know.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Especially because I died in Flipendo. If I didn't die in Flipendo, then maybe I would have had more time.
It was really cool to see because you died, so Dino took the lead, and then he didn't do cycle skip, so you took the lead again. It was cool to see.
No, it was great showing of both views. I think it was really fun to watch, and yeah, big GGs to Liam for advancing and facing off Artful. I think that should be a really fun match to watch, and I think
I'm sure Renee will show it on the schedule.
Yes,
yeah.
I think we can have a quick look at the bracket. I think it was a really interesting match to close this one off, and let's verify indeed the winner, which is Beaver, who will progress to the next round, as Finn said, facing off against Artful. So the number 4 versus the number 5 seed, and that's going to bring fireworks, I think, right?
I think it's going to be a good match.
I think so
sure.
too.
What did Artful get earlier today? Like a 1?
I'm
like
not
12?
sure, but it's a pretty good run. Yeah, I think about
it was
last.
about 112, 113, something like that. Yeah,
very close.
And fortunately, we will also see the return of Dino. I don't know if he will be solving another 10x10 in his next match.
I mean, at least I got one world record today. At least, you know, I solved that one in 0.5 seconds.
That was very impressive. I love that. And he will be facing off
strats.
Ali next week.
Okay, cool.
That's going to be a cool one as well. So
Yeah,
that
our path is unlucky because he goes all the way back to the first losers round instead of the second losers round, like Vlad
yeah,
did.
true.
Just luck of the
Oh,
draw.
it happens, yeah. That was the last match of this weekend, actually. We've seen 14 very nice matches. We've seen a lot of runners in action. We've seen all the runners now, and we will see them again next week. When we will be hosting the second weekend of the tournament, which will be on my channel if everything goes correctly. Schedule for that will be out very soon. So I want to thank all the runners for joining, all the commentators for your amazing commentary. It's been really nice, and thank you. A big shout out to Gertie for streaming this entire day. He's taken all the technical aspects onto himself today, as well as assisted with all the hosting. So a massive shout out to Gertie. Yeah, I think Portal is here to guide the raid. I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys have been mad. It's been very successful, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm really looking forward to the second weekend. So
It'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Will be.
Except it's HP1, so
It will be amazing.
intro percent.
Anyone has
Yes.
anything left to say?
No, once again, thanks for having us. It was very fun commentating.
Yeah.
Cheers.